now we are on the tier list.
Oh yeah.
So the first thing we see is here is the choose flight perk. What do you think, Michael? Are we putting in the best tier, the choose flight?
Dude, of course best.
Wait,
It's way too
Do
good.
you agree with that, Kevin?
That's
Oh,
like
yeah,
a no.
bro.
That's a no-brainer.
Are we
too many
are we gonna be like ordering it, or are we just putting in like each tier?
Yeah, I'd say just put it in each tier.
Okay, so next one is this cross.
Wait, do you have like all? Do you have like all the perks like available? Cause
Yeah, they're all here.
You don't. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all here. We got it all set up. Alright, so next we
Should we
have.
explain what each one?
No, I'm
why
pretty
each one
sure.
is good and
Pretty
bad,
sure
or-
everyone knows what these are. If they're watching the perk tier list, you know. I'm always gonna explain it. It's choose flight. You know, you get 3 stamina. You get stamina bar back when you waste all of it, up to 3 charges. It's too good. Just too good.
Definitely is. Reverse.
Alright, so now let's look at the next one, which is crossbow skulls, which is clear eyes. Clears up your vision to help identify poison objects, traps, and locks set by the cook and sissy. This is a situational perk. Situational.
Wait, which perks are?
It's clear eyes. It clears your vision to help identify poison objects, traps, and locks.
Situational.
And the range is only 6 meters. So that's
dumb.
pretty small. So I'm gonna. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Just look at the floor.
Yeah,
really,
poison
honestly.
traps don't kill you. Locks you can just see because it's a big red thing on there. And poison objects doesn't really matter. No one poisons objects. I'm gonna put in a tier.
No.
That's the bottom.
That is
Basically.
pretty ass.
Yeah, I think that's also
Yeah.
pretty ass. Would you agree, right, Michael?
Which one?
The one we just did, the cook. It just
The
highlights.
clear eyes perk.
It just highlights everything. I think we're agreeing on that being pretty ass.
Pretty ass.
So next
Yeah,
is
that's definitely ass for sure.
So next is grappler. You know, each button tap during a close encounter is worth more towards winning the struggle, and it goes up to 50%. I think that's an alright perk. I don't think it's.
Yeah, I think it's alright.
I don't think it's too
not
good.
necessary,
Yeah.
especially if you're strong.
Even if you're strong and you know how to button mash, it's definitely not that necessary. But it's definitely good if you have it, and it makes it faster. So I'll put it on the
Like,
right.
I don't have it, and sometimes I be 50-50 with them.
Yeah, so it's not, you know.
But yeah, but
You're not
because
always
you're
gonna
Connie,
use it.
you're not meant for grappling.
You're not always gonna use it.
Yeah.
Alright, so next up we have this
Alright.
Shank perk, which is that's not it. Hold on, give me a sec. Oh, it's this one. Alright, it's efficient backstabber. Sneak attacks have a chance of not to use a bone scrap. Chance is 40%.
That's really good.
I think that's really good too.
Especially for you.
Mind
guys
you,
a
sneak
lot.
attacks also. I'm pretty sure they also count towards grandpa.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. Yeah, you got the sneak attack grandpa. So basically, that's all around you're using it. I'll put that in the best tier. 40%.
Yeah,
It's like one of the best RNG perks there are. 40%.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely put it up there. It's up there in the best. So next up we have this skull one, which is bad blood. Upon death, your killer's damage output is reduced by 50% for 120 seconds.
Bad.
Let me finish it, bro.
You never want to put a perk. No, I'm telling you right. As soon as I heard that, I already knew. Look, all right. Here's the thing, right? You don't want to die. That's the thing, okay?
Yeah,
No one has to die.
You're not wrong, but I guess it's for the scaredy cats out there. Scaredy cats out there, and they're highlighted for 120 seconds.
Well, put it shit tier.
All right, you heard it. It's going the nuh-uh tier. Nuh-uh.
Sorry, I just can't. I can't have death
What do you
perks.
think,
That's
Kevin?
just dumb.
What do you think, Kevin? Kevin has a say in this.
Honestly, like, I probably use it if I'm like not really good at knowing the area and I get cornered by 3 mofos.
But it's like
I'll probably use it,
yeah.
but like, it's situational though. I wouldn't be able to use it.
It's basically preying on your downfall at that point. He's
Bro,
not.
Kevin, you won't use it. They will.
Yeah, so it's really preying on your downfall.
Okay.
Look, like I said, Kevin. No, you will have to be the one to die and give them that benefit.
Yeah, Kevin.
Yeah.
You don't want it. All right, so next
that
one.
is really
You see how dumb that is?
He's not wrong.
So why have it as a perk for us? That's so stupid.
He's not wrong. Yeah, that's really just makes like I'm gonna die because I'm really ass at this game. Let me use this perk. So now that that's in nuh-uh tier, let's go to Pig on Me. So while using an unlock tool, the door or gate you attempted to open will be highlighted for all victims. It lasts for 30 seconds.
Very beginner friendly perk.
I mean, it's like good if you're
Meh.
solo queuing. You know, you're telling everybody, hey, I opened this stuff. Come over here.
Yeah, but that's what game chat's for.
No one goes on game chat. You know this, Michael.
Well, that's what they get
If
from
their
not
life,
being so
if their
social.
life depended on game chat, they wouldn't go to it, bro. So I think I think it's definitely I think it's good for beginners. I think I should put it all right. You know, what do you guys think? All right or meh?
Yeah, I guess
because,
alright will be
like-
fine.
Because
Yeah.
you're not hurting yourself for using this. You're definitely helping other people.
Yeah, but at the beginning, but after a while, once you know
Yeah,
what
of course.
it is,
After a while, you're not gonna
anymore.
use it anymore. But you know, still. So next one we have.
for
But
beginner-
there's better
Yeah,
perks
yeah.
like for yourself.
But you don't want to help yourself, Michael. You wanna help
Well,
other
like,
people.
I wouldn't say like for yourself, but like for yourself to like benefit you like helping others like escape faster or like doing shit more like like I said like choose flight, so you don't have to rely on your friends like taking like hits for you or knowing that you're so slow that you have to like basically be lag behind.
Okay, you're not wrong about that.
I just I don't know. It's like for me when I use like something like pick on me. I don't know. I think it's like, there's like so many different exits to go to.
Okay, that
Like you don't need
Yeah.
like I was like, you don't need any door or gate to be like unlocked for you. Like
He's not. You should be doing stuff yourself, and you know, knowing.
yeah, like you should like it's either you do your stuff yourself or follow like friends. I guess just see what they're doing.
All right. So this one
Yeah,
perk,
but-
I don't know what it is because I don't know what the fuck that looks like.
What is it?
What's it called?
What does it look like?
Give me a second. It's like a blood splatter and like a timer next to it that's going up. Let's just skip that for now.
Is it a blue?
There's no colors on this. They're all black and white.
All black and white.
But no, I mean for
Maybe
this
it's-
for this
is
thing,
it
it's black
for
and white.
Is it for the family?
Oh, blood splatter and timer. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's it's called tourniquet.
All right, what is it? What does it do?
After
Level
consuming a health item, you don't bleed out for 10 to 30 seconds.
3. That's
Wow.
that's not too. That's not super terrible. But like that's like an
But I
end
don't want
game.
health items.
Well, no, it's not like it doesn't help you. Of course, you need to heal, bro. Like, imagine you get smacked and you go down the well. It just stops you from bleeding.
No, I said after consuming a health item, you
Yeah.
don't bleed out for like
That's good, you
10 or
know.
30 seconds. Yeah.
You don't want to be bleeding after you like heal up, because then you have to heal up again.
I mean, yeah, Michael, you were close to like escaping, but you kept dying.
I think this
Kept
deserves
bleeding
the.
I mean, yeah, that's just because I was playing dumb. Really.
I think it deserves the meh tier. You know, it's good.
That's like meh. Like
It's
like,
good,
I
but
was
you're not
say,
gonna
like-
use it that
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, I know. I bleed out, and of course I died to that. But that's just because I played dumb. I'll be real with you. I'm not playing seriously.
Yeah, I think that's in deservance from the meh tier. You know,
But yeah, that is meh. That's not. You're right. It's not shite. It is meh.
what do you think, Kevin?
But I feel like there's better perks. You know, like
Of course, there's better perks. That's why it's in the meh tier. You know, that's why
better
this.
like sorry, better healing perks.
There are better healing perks. He's not wrong. We'll definitely see more. So let's go on to the next one, which is slippery.
Yeah.
So after navigating gaps or crawl space, you move 50% faster for 7 seconds.
Not 50, 15.
Oh, that's why I said 15. Did it sound like 50?
Oh, okay.
15.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it sounded like 50.
15% faster for 7 seconds.
Alright, but
That's not too
Yeah, it's
long.
like 5. But that's really good. Like, remember, that's like just in general. And I don't know if you saw, but like, I don't know if you saw like how fast I ran while when I used what was that called? Like fight and flight,
Mhm,
right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I ran pretty fast with 10%. So having 15%, right? Mind you, that could proc any time you go through a crawl space, or like
not
or go
wrong.
through, like,
There's
any
no
crawl space or
charges.
like any like loop. There's no charges. Like I said, it's unlimited use. And like I said, if at level 3 you can get 7 seconds with 15%. And with what's it called, like fight and flight, right? You're forced to sprint, but with slippery, you're not forced to sprint. You can even walk and be really fast.
So is that underrated?
No.
Underrated, yeah. I don't know if a lot of people use it. That's the thing. But I'd say if I definitely got that perk, I would totally use it.
Is it deservance in the
That is
best
pretty good.
tier? Or
That would
is
be
it
that's
alright?
very efficient for looping, because especially for like when like hitchhiker
Sissy,
like sissy is like
Johnny.
crawling behind you, right? You can outpace them.
So is that
That's a
deservance
hitchhiker,
in
bro. He's so annoying.
deserving in the best tier or the alright tier? What do you think? I think that's really good. I think that's super good.
It's good, but not powerful though.
What do you think, Michael? Is that winning you
Powerful,
games?
but Kevin, unlimited use.
Are these winning you games? Are these
I
letting?
like,
I
they
wouldn't
could,
have
like,
a lot
okay.
of.
So like, okay, so let's say you're looping around them, right? Let's say the hitchhiker's there, and then Sissy's trying to go around, but then you loop out of both of them, and then the third guy comes out of nowhere, and there's like no
Okay,
flow
but
space to go anywhere. And
there's
then
no
like,
way
let's
that
say
all
you're,
three of them are on you though.
bro, there's some times where they're on Richard, all three of them on Richard, all three of them on me, all three of them on Chris and you.
But that's why you
There's-
bring all of them to Richard and Troll.
Yeah, he's not wrong. That I think Slippery is like barely in the best tier because I think that actually really would help you, especially
low best or like
especially
high
if you're
alright.
1v1ing,
that.
especially if you're like 1v1ing like a hitchhiker or sissy who can go through gaps, you can just keep like outpacing them.
That's what I'm saying. You can outpace them.
So I think
when you have that
I
perk.
think that does. I think that's underrated. I think it deserves the best tier. I won't lie to you. What do you think, Kevin?
Like very like
It's
you
just
can
like
put
low,
if you,
like low.
Yeah, I think low best tier, like
yeah,
all the way to the
low
bottom.
best or the best alright.
Like high alright. Yeah, one of those two.
Yeah, high
I'll
alright,
just
yeah.
keep it in low best for right now. Next one is the perk you love, the grandpa stabbing perk.
A core agitator, very useful. Look, especially when
It
you're
is
fighting
pretty
against a cook or just people with like high amounts of like blood collection, and they're gonna keep feeding grandpa. Especially when you get it at level 3, you can get rid of
4 levels, bro.
From level 1 to 3, you get to 2 to 4 levels. So at level 3, you can get rid of 4 levels. That's basically just level 0.
He's going by the level 0. He's not screaming as much, and yeah, I think
you
that's
basically
pretty
just got
good.
really. They basically wasted their time feeding grandpa when they could be chasing
And
you.
all you need is like one bone pick, and then like
Yeah,
that, and it takes like
all
3
one bone
seconds.
shard?
There's no animation. You just stab him.
Oh, instantly?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
basically how
just
it goes.
gotta crawl up behind him and just stab him.
Yeah, that's
It's very
all you see is like a little
That's-
stab and then you
that's
dip.
really
I think that deserves in the best tier. I'll put it. I'm kind of gonna like group it. I'm gonna order it. I'm gonna put it behind the hard perk, the flight perk. I'm gonna put it behind there.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Okay, so the next one is the other grandpa perk, which is light on your feet. Grandpa is 100% less alerted by the noises you make during the start of the game. Now that's not very good. I won't lie to you.
That's not. Yeah, you shouldn't just be making noise in general. It
He's
doesn't
not-
matter if it's grandpa or not.
You should be having like a habit of not making as much noise unless you're like spamming X in the beginning, of making no noise, like running through. I've seen a lot of people just like spam, run through those like bones, run through chickens and spamming shit, and then Grandpa gets immediately alerted and we all lose.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's very
that's pretty
dumb.
annoying.
I
So
hate that.
that's pretty much like a baby perk saying I want to do this, but I don't want to be like I don't want to be hurt for it. So I think that deserves that nuh tier. What do you guys think?
Yeah, no, we don't want that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
Get
Now
that out of here.
let's go on the next one, which is bounce back better. Healing items used on you are 40% more effective. Counts for being healed and healing yourself.
See, that's really good.
So that's 40%. It's only for you though. That's what I don't like.
Does this count for being healed? And oh, you're right.
Yeah. So if someone heals you and you heal yourself, you're only getting the benefit of this. So basically, you're pretty greedy if you use this.
Yeah, you're right.
But 40% is pretty good. You know, that's like I think that
I
makes
mean-
like a tiny bottle into like a big pot.
Yeah, I mean it's only good if you're solo though.
Yeah, for
Yeah, it's
real.
basically
No,
you're right.
no.
It's basically Tenenbaum, the big pot.
Does that
Especially
warrant
for
a
like
mech?
a character like Anna, who has like a high toughness rating.
Yeah, you definitely won't. You definitely
And, you
want
know,
that.
Yeah, especially when she's
Yeah.
taking all the hits.
Does
I think it's worth.
Does that meh tier or is that alright tier? What do you think?
That's
I think it's a
alright.
mech just-
Like you can I think like low alright.
What do you think, Kevin?
I mean, but like, it's like okay, so you're playing Anna, right? And you have the perk and you have the bottle, right? A tiny one. And you try to go look for something. You're gonna spend like half the game trying to find somebody that's been injured, but they're like running away from like a killer and then they instantly die. And then the whole point of it is just using it on somebody, and then they're already gone. And then
Well,
you
no,
try to look for
it's
somebody
only
else, or either dead or
it's
gone.
only for you.
No, this is only for you.
Yeah, only you get.
I know, but I'm saying if you're trying to heal somebody to get that the extra healing for yourself. But
No,
this
no,
is
wait,
like,
what?
No, Kevin.
no, it's-
It's
Okay,
bounce back
healing
better.
items are used on you, like as in like the player.
So only you get
Like the player
40%
who
more
has it.
healing.
Yeah, and if somebody heals you, you still get the 40%, but it doesn't go for anybody else.
Yeah, like that's why you're greedy. That's why you get greedy with that perk. So I think it
okay,
deserves like
please.
I think it deserves
So I'm saying all right,
I think it deserves bottom all right. You know,
bottom all right. Yeah, that's what
Bottom
I'm thinking. Yeah.
yeah.
you're not really doing too much with that. All right, next one is
Yeah.
Next to-
Plenty of health around the map, so it's fine.
Yeah, he's not wrong. You can find health everywhere. So next one is. Can I see it here real quick? There it is. It's conditioned. When you completely run out of stamina, it takes 60% less time to start regenerating. What do you think about that?
Well, I don't want to force myself to keep running out of stamina just to recharge it.
Yeah.
Well, just that's only starting to recharge. That's not like making it faster that your stamina recharges.
Yeah, because like when you waste all your stamina, it takes like a little bit of time for it to start building up, and you kind of never want to waste your stamina all the way. Especially like I feel like it would only help if like you waste all your stamina to get to the loop, and then you go through it, and now it starts coming back. But then like they have to go all the way around, so it's kind of unless you're going against Hitchhiker and like Sissy, you're kind of not gonna use it as much. I won't lie to you. I feel like this is like a meh perk. Like meh, and it's like on the verge of like nah and like meh.
I like below meh because usually there's a lot of people that's playing a lot of crook. They're not gonna see a lot of.
What do you think, Michael?
Because
it doesn't help regeneration.
Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't help like you regenerate your stamina fast. That's what you want. It's not about starting the regeneration.
Yeah, it's about getting it.
It's about like it's about getting it quickly.
So what do you think? Do you think it deserves the nah tier or is it meh?
Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
No, I can read it. It says it takes 60% less time to start regenerating.
No, like maybe I'm wrong about like it being bad. Like maybe there is a good use for it.
Well, like I said, I feel like the thing I said, like if you make it to a loop with all your stamina gone, then it starts regenerating fast. I think it deserves low of meh. That's like the only niche case scenario I think it would work in.
Like really below meh.
I'll put it in below meh tier for now.
Alright,
now we're on to the next one, which is Extra Drip. After using a healing item, you will continue to receive 6 HP for 12 seconds. What do you think about that? Regeneration.
Is it a max?
That's the max, 6 HP for 12 seconds.
I mean,
Now, if you do the math, that's 72 HP you're getting.
yeah, that's really good.
Decent.
Now that's if you don't get hit, but that means like, hey, you take like a small pot.
Yeah, but I mean,
if you take like
when you're when you're healing yourself, you're gonna be at a time where you're not gonna get hit, so it makes sense.
Yeah, and you're definitely there's so many small pots around the map. You're definitely just gonna find like a small pot, and then you're gonna basically get for like a big pot.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. It makes a small healing item really good.
So I think this is underrated as well.
Fact,
I don't see anyone using this.
It's actually better than Bounce Back Better.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's using this, right? And if it's better than Bounce Back Better, I think that's where it should go in the best tier. I think
best tier.
I think that's what it deserves. That's basically like a full heal for most people. What do you think?
Yeah, it is.
Because you're already using a healing item on, and then
is that really how it goes? Do we go from like 0 to 100 for like our health?
Well, I mean, what do you mean?
I mean, it lasts for 12 seconds, no?
Yeah, it lasts for 12 seconds. So you're already gonna use a healing item, and then you're gonna have that on top of it.
Yeah, I'm just saying though. Do we have like a total of 100 health like when we're surviving?
Well, I think it depends on your toughness.
Oh, the toughness like Oh, really? Wait. This is maximum health. Oh, you're right. Yeah,
it determines on your toughness.
Okay.
So I think that deserves the best here. What do you guys think?
Yeah, cause maybe like it is pretty good though, honestly. Like it gets you the
there's no downsides to it. It just sounds like it's good.
Yeah, there's definitely no downsides.
Yeah, I'll put it at the best.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, put it best.
All right. So now let's move on to our next perk, which is cover charge. Sprinting uses 50% less stamina for 15 seconds upon exiting a hiding spot you occupied for at least 5 seconds. Now this sounds...
I don't want to be in a hiding spot.
Yeah, that's the one thing I don't like about a lot of these perks. Some of these are dependent on you going in a hiding spot. Nobody uses hiding spots.
But then, it could be useful. That's the thing. Like hiding spots.
But you need to be in there for 5 seconds. That's what it said. At least 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
And you only...
Aren't people most of the time when they're hiding from a killer in a hiding spot for more than 5 seconds?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, especially for a grandpa. I think grandpa's scream is like what? How many seconds? 4?
Yeah, something like that. So you can just dip in a hiding spot before he screams and they find you.
Oh, you're right.
But it doesn't sound like super good. It sounds like a meh perk someone would use like they want to use it all the time. I think that deserves a
And
meh
that's 15
tier.
seconds though. You have to think about that.
That is a good amount of time. Where you're gonna spend like at least 3 of them getting out of the hiding spot, and then like it's weird. I think this is a weird perk.
Yeah. Hmm.
What do you think it deserves, Kevin? You like hiding a lot.
I do like hiding. I mean, honestly, I would probably use that perk since I'm like in the hide a lot. I probably put it like at alright.
What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, I think all right seems good. I mean,
Low all right or like in the middle of it?
like definitely. Wait, no, not definitely. 50% is a lot. Like I said, 5 seconds. Not a lot of people hide in hiding spots, but then again, like I said, not a lot of killers check hiding spots because then that wastes a lot of time.
Yeah, I think middle.
I
think middle of alright.
Yeah,
In between, yeah, for sure.
All right, so this next one, this one. I think it's this one, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Let me just double check to make sure there's not one that looks like it. Okay, that's not that one. Give me a second. Gotta find this one. It's like a guy standing up with a circle around him.
I see up in the circle.
Like a circle next to him.
Is there like a clock?
Yeah. No, it's like a running guy, like a running circle guy next to him. Let's just skip that for now. Let's go on to.
Is it a green?
I don't know where it is. They don't have colors on this thing. Let's just skip it for now.
Oh,
I see it. I see it. Yeah, no, I see it. It's
You
dead
said a
weight.
guy with a dead weight, right?
Yeah, dead weight.
Dead
I
weight.
see it. When you're the last victim alive, the family proximity radius is 60%
No.
smaller than usually it is. That's basically their heartbeat. But like your red screen.
That's
Yeah.
basically like a perk in DBD, bro. I don't.
That doesn't sound good at all.
That's
And especially you get to be the
No.
last guy.
yeah. That just makes it worse for you because you don't know where they're gonna come from.
Yeah, that sounds like a nuh-uh tier immediately.
That shit's ass.
Yeah.
Alright, well, good thing that was easy. Let's go on to the next one, which is Full Hearts. While below 25% health, all healing items are within 25 meters are highlighted.
I don't know.
What do you think?
Well, I don't like I said, I don't like when games tell me where they are. Because eventually you'll learn just from experience.
Yeah, and usually you can
Yeah,
find
I guess
healing
it's
items
good for
everywhere.
beginning.
You can find healing
Yeah,
items anywhere.
there's an abundance of healing items.
And you can usually see where they are
Everywhere.
because there's a bunch of bottles next to it. There's like a bunch of random bottles
Yeah.
nearby
It's
it.
gonna be useless.
I don't know about useless. I don't think I would put this
Not
in
useless.
the
It'd probably be
Like-
like below meh or like a top nuh.
Yeah, I think I put it in below nah. Like all the way in the bottom of
Alright.
it. Because there's no downsides to it. You just look at healing spots. Only downside I see is like, you know, the game's kind of holding your hand to find healing. You should do that yourself. Other
Yeah,
than
it's
that,
kind of like worse of a perk swap for me.
yeah, it doesn't look like I personally would never use it. Alright, so let's go into the next one. Which is
Alright.
ran track. Your endurance is increased by 7. I think all of those like increased things should go in the all right tier. What do you
Yeah,
think?
no, it definitely
Yeah,
helps.
definitely, yeah.
Definitely helps getting like an increase in your stat.
Yeah, because then you have to waste points on that. You can just it automatically goes up by 7. I think it just deserves the all right tier because it's all right, you know. You know, you're not really. It doesn't do anything while you're in the game, but like you have your stats up, so that does help. So
Yeah,
next
that's really
one we have this luck one.
Yeah, I always like those perks. Yeah.
They definitely do help, but I think they're just better ones than that. Luck with a bunch of. Oh, I found the thunder perk. Let's do this for now. Meter reader. When a family member operates a generator, both the family members and generator are highlighted for 30 seconds. Now this is super situational because that's only when you find when the family member is on a generator.
Yeah.
So it's only one thing in the whole game, and that's if they're sort of like kicking it again, or if they're like turning it back on. Which I think that automatically is the no odds here. And the only highlight for 30 seconds too in the generator. Like I just don't think that deserves it.
Yeah.
You should already know where
Yeah,
the generator is.
Well, generator and
And the family
wait,
member.
do they always spawn in like the same area though?
No, they well, I mean,
Different.
not on the family house. On the family house, they spawn those 2 areas, but everywhere else it does.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Everywhere else that's not family house, it spawns the same area. So there's kind of no point of it. That's why I think it deserves a
Yeah.
nuh tier. What do you
Yeah.
think?
No, we don't want that.
What do you think, Kevin?
No, that shit goes below. No.
That's what I'm saying. All right. So the next one we got is this doctor perk.
Yeah, it says help all victims.
Oh, yeah, rally leader.
And
Yeah, rally leader.
Yeah.
Help all victims recover from being incapacitated more quickly. Recovery is 35% faster. What do you think, Michael? That seems
Wait, you
kind of
could do
bad
that?
to me. Yeah. Yeah, it just helps everybody in the game recover 35% faster from being downed.
Yeah, that's dumb.
What do you think, Kevin? You use it.
Sorry, honestly, like I said, Kevin, yeah, the only reason you do
I mean-
get low health is, I mean, the only reason you do get incapacitated is if you're actually dumb.
I feel like 99% of the time you only
I mean,
get
Like you should
incapacitated from
always,
going
you
down
should always
wells.
check your health meter. Like
I know,
it's
but
either
it-
the only reason you're
situational.
getting incapacitated is either one, you don't find health, or
two, you go down the well.
two- No, yeah, it was good, and
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, that's the thing. Usually you're gonna get like chased by the killer, and by the time you're incapacitated,
You're probably dead.
you're probably dead. Yeah, because like the killer can just go up to you and just grab you and kill
So
you.
either you're down on the floor
But
because the
that's a
killer
different
hit you,
response, though, like,
or you went down the
Let's-
well. I think that deserves.
Yeah, let's say like for example, right? Like it won't help like me recover quickly when like I'm getting chased by the killer and I'm like I like 1 HP. You know what I mean? Because then I'm gonna pass out. Then what is he gonna do? He's gonna execute me right then and there.
So I think that deserves the nod here. What do you think, Kevin? You're the big outlier here.
I guess for me, I think it's like I don't know, I feel like it is like below me and like high. No,
Hi, nah.
yeah, for me, because like if I go down the well, right, and this is for everybody. So let's say they're in a group, and one of them says, "Oh, he's going down the well," and then one of them goes down, but I recover a lot more faster, and then I can escape it a little bit. Like I have more time to like react and get the fuck out of there. But I don't know how fast it is because mine is like a level 1 still, so I can't really say. So
Yeah, I
That's
think
probably like-
I'll be fine putting in high.
Huh?
I'll be putting in. There's actually 2 different ones. I don't know which one this is because they both have the same thing. Yeah, they look the same. I'm just gonna. Let me read it. Okay, it says yeah, it is rally leader. Okay, just to make sure. Okay, so now the next one is one of my favorite perks, Taekwondo. Slamming doors on family members with stun targets for 16 seconds. That's a long time. 16 seconds.
That's
is
a long
lot.
time, but it's
That
really hard to slam a door on somebody.
He's not wrong.
Because it's either they go through the door or they get close behind the door and they just open it on you.
So it's pretty like
Basically.
frame perfect. Like you really had to like time it super good. And I see like nobody slam doors on people.
Yeah, unless they go they just straight up in a line going to the door. You could time it right. Yeah, that can be very useful, especially 16 plus seconds.
Yeah,
That's way too long for them to recover.
But I think like the skill gap makes it like so much where like you probably might be using like once every 5 games because you do it by accident. But I feel like once people learn to do that skill gap, maybe like more people will use it better. I think it still deserves the alright tier though, like in the
I do think so. Yeah.
high alright tier.
Yeah.
Alright.
Once people start figuring out how to use it, it's over.
Because I see, yeah, well, nobody's slamming doors on anybody.
Basically.
Alright, so now let's go on to the next one. Which is this weird perk with, I think it was a Julie perk. Let me find it.
Wait, what is it?
It's like, I found it. It's fuse lights. When the fuse box is turned on or off, all family members and the fuse box are highlighted for 30 seconds. Now, I mean, when you turn on the fuse box, you don't really like I mean, the highlighting the fuse box is kind of like, what's the point of it? But the family member part is good.
It is good.
But the fuse box part is
for
like,
how
what the
long?
fuck is that there? It's 30 seconds at the max. Like,
It's pretty good if you know that one of those will come down there.
Yeah, so you can see
But
where all the monsters,
that-
you can find the safe route.
Oh, actually, yeah, that's actually really good. Yeah.
But like, what's the point of like the
The
fuse
killer is
box
the
being
fuse, bro.
highlighted? Like, I wish it would be like the fuse box door is highlighted. I wish that would like. I wish it was like that.
The door. Yeah. I mean, well, technically, you'd know where the door is when you're down there. So you'd basically have to.
Yeah, unless like you memorize
pre-plan
it. Yeah, if you memorize where the doors
Yeah.
are, which is they only spawn the north tunnel and then the fuse box tunnel. So you know.
It's really good, especially if just look at the fan members. The
Yeah,
fuse box,
I feel like it's the best part of it. Yeah, he's not wrong.
And fuse box escape is actually really good.
I feel
Very
like,
reliable.
Yeah.
I feel like that deserves an alright tier. That's alright. I feel like it deserves a mill of
maybe high,
alright.
alright.
Yeah.
I'll put in high alright.
Maybe,
I'll put in high alright. Yeah, if you're gonna finish the fuse box, you do want to know where everyone is before you start going.
Yeah.
Alright.
So you, like, yeah, especially like if like you're upstairs and they're like going inside the house, you know which way to get out.
SOS. Am I bleeding? When your health is below 40%, you are highlighted to all Vela victims. What do you think?
Hmm.
So basically, everyone can see you, but you can't see all them.
Oh. It's like basically a survivor perk in DVD.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
The problem is like
Yeah.
you can't see anybody else. I'm pretty sure it doesn't say you can't see anybody. Only you are highlighted to all fellow victims. So people can just see
Yeah.
you and be like, "Why is that guy highlighted?" And then be like, "Whatever." It's not like anyone's gonna go to
Yeah,
you and
I-
heal you.
especially if people never play DVD and don't know what the other perk is. They're gonna have like, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck perk?"
Yeah. So it's not very good, Michael. I don't think it deserves. I don't even think it deserves meh. What do you think?
SOS. Let me read this. I'm reading it again. Hold
You-
on. Well, I mean, when it's below 40, then that does sound pretty good.
It's like,
Yeah,
is
but
anyone
like,
really
if you're
gonna
trying to,
help
like-
you? Is anyone really gonna help you? Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it would help, like, but like that's just insight in general. You can use that. You can use that to your advantage.
But you don't see anybody. They only see you.
Like, yeah, and if someone's leaving, you want to know where they're gonna go, but that you can't see them.
Yeah, they can only see you. But maybe they're like, "Oh my God, he's in the parking lot. Let's get over there." But some people aren't as smart as that. So I'd put it in low,
Yeah,
man.
put it-
I put it in low, man. Maybe it has the situations.
Yeah.
It is a
Yeah,
big
below,
contender. It is a big contender for not tier. I won't lie to you, but I'll be nice.
Yeah, I
to
don't know
it.
too much about it.
I'll be nice
I
to
guess,
him.
yeah, man.
So this other one, cover recovery. Stamina recovery is increased by 60% while using hiding spots or shadows. What do you think? I don't understand what it means by shadows, Kevin. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, so like you're hiding in the grass, right? Once you're in the grass and you're crouched, your character like color of the aura is gonna turn a little bit darker, a little gray. So that's when you know you're in the shadow. So once you're there, like let's say you're on the below stamina, that shit is gonna go zoom. Like you're gonna have the stamina so fast, it's like what the fuck just happened?
What do you think,
And then
Michael?
it recovers fully within like a second or two.
What do you think, Michael? You think that's what 60%'s a lot?
60% is a lot. That's really cool. And I did say it's not about like how fast you want it to recover. It's about how fast it can recover.
This can recover.
Well, all right, no, that's dumb. All right, it's not how fast you want it to start recovering. It's how fast you want it to recover after it starts. Yeah.
So definitely, I definitely think this is very good, especially with
That does sound really good. That's definitely better than the other one. Your recovery does
That's why I
sound
use
good.
it.
So what do you think? Do you think it deserves
I
the
guess,
best tier?
yeah. I
Or
mean,
do you think
for
it's
your
alright?
character, I can see it. I can see why. Yeah.
Do you think
I use it a lot. It's great for me, but it's different for other characters.
how long?
especially
How
for,
long
like,
does it?
groups.
How long does it take you to like? How long does it take you to like?
fully to go up?
Yeah, no. For your for you to become like a shadow, but for it to sense it.
Maybe about like half a second. Once you crouch.
That's pretty good, Michael.
That is pretty good.
I put it like
hmm.
like.
I like
low,
that. All right.
I do like it.
Like a low.
I think I put it in low best. I think I put it in low best. What do you think,
Yeah,
Michael?
a little bit.
Yeah, it seems to help Kevin. He's loving.
He likes it, and I think Kevin's pretty good. So I think I'll put it there. I think I'll trust him for now. Putting in low best.
What the don't?
Let's see this next one. It's with a person running a thing next to them. Let me try and find it real quick. It's not a boot, right?
Wait, what was it?
It's like a person running and there's like an upside next to them.
You mean that fight and flight?
Is that Fight and Flight?
Yeah, pretty sure the running person with an arrow going up, right?
I think you're right. Let me double check the character.
The arrow up.
Yeah, it was like a person running, and then there's an arrow going up.
Fight and Flight. So, Fight and Flight, choose both. After surviving a close encounter, movement speed is increased by 10%, and stamina consumption is reduced by 30% for 15 seconds. That sounds pretty good.
That's 15 seconds.
15 seconds is pretty good.
Not only do you get a 10% increase in speed, but 30% increase in stamina reduction.
And usually right after right after a close
Yeah.
encounter, they're gonna try and go right back on you. So you're gonna make a lot of distance with this.
Yeah, you can get a hella distance. Yeah, 10%.
10%, and your
30%
stamina, it doesn't go as much.
Yeah.
It works really good with Julie.
That definitely sounds like a good Julie perk. Or even like anybody that just wants to like, that's not like a fighter and they want to escape real quick after a close encounter. I think that, where do you think it goes, Michael? Where do you think it should go? Close encounters do happen a lot.
Yeah, close encounters are definitely very important, and I think that should go towards the definitely like best tier.
Low best, or should it be like in the middle? I don't think that's
like
game
middle.
changing. I don't think that's too game changing. I think I'd put this in the middle.
Maybe like low best.
I'll put it like in the little corner, like on the edge of low, in the middle-ish. Alright, so this next one is a guy running with a bunch of weird schoolie links. There it is. Fight back. After surviving a close encounter, the family member you just fought has a stamina regeneration reduced by a magnitude of 50% for 30 seconds. So basically, their stamina regeneration doesn't go as much, 50%.
Yeah, but that's just the family member you fought.
I mean, it'd be really good against Hitchhiker, bro, because he's really...
his stamina doesn't go as high, so he has to keep stopping to get his stamina back, and then he has to run back. And it's 30 seconds, which isn't that bad. Because like I said, if after a close encounter, they're definitely gonna keep going on you.
Yeah, it's really good against Hitchhiker, because his endurance is pretty high than everybody else's.
He's not wrong.
But I will say there is a better one.
Better one coming up?
But there's a better one coming up whenever you get to that.
I think it deserves the alright tier though. I think this definitely will make an impact, but it's only 30 seconds, and like you said, someone else can be coming.
Unlike, that's the thing.
Probably like mid.
Yeah, unlike the fight and play.
That's kind of bad.
Unlike the fight and
play.
I
guess it is alright. Yeah, there'll be one person, but usually like family members like stick to each other. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's why I think fight and play is a bit better, because you can use it for other people. You know, you can still outspeed, like if another guy comes, you can still outspeed him, and have your generation.
Yeah.
But this only happens for that guy, so if someone else comes, you're kind of fucked. So I think it's still good. I think it deserves middle of alright tier. Barroom Hero. I think I just saw that one over
I don't like that. I really don't.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. Your stun time is reduced by 60%. I think the only time you're ever stunned is if you get knocked back from like a door. I don't think people get stunned that much, right?
No, they don't. Not at all.
I think that just was like the not tier, because you're never really stunned in general.
Yeah, unless you're like that type of guy to like sit on the door so that they don't get through, and then you accidentally get like slammed, depending on who's on your side. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that definitely
almost never happens. It's always bad to be near a door anyway.
Yeah.
That sounds like
never get slammed.
Easy not tier. All right, let's go to one of the best and babiest perks.
Oh, actually, wait, hold on. I'll think about it. Does the stun count when Leatherface does his downward strike on you with a chainsaw?
Is that technically a stun or is that an animation?
I wouldn't know. That's the thing.
Okay, that's situational. I think that still deserves nah. Because you might just die to Cuck or like Hitchhiker or the other guys.
Yeah.
Okay, next
50% is a lot.
Next we got.
But yeah, you're right. No, very situational. Yeah.
Next we got Intuition. You know, holding a key item, fuse or valve, highlights the location for 100 seconds. That definitely deserves.
100 seconds is a lot.
The best tier.
That's really good.
It's hard to miss that. Yeah, definitely hard to miss that. I think it deserves like up there. I don't know if it go up there like higher than the Grandpa perk or lower. I think lower than the Grandpa perk. Like the
lower than Grandpa perk for sure.
Because like that's winning you games, because you're gonna find the fuse or valve and then you're gonna
you're just gonna exactly know where they are. If you do fuse or valve, you know exactly where that thing is, especially for 100 seconds. That's almost 2 minutes.
That's really good. They're probably gonna nerf
That's
that
kind of
soon.
really
I would
good.
be
Yeah,
surprised.
they definitely should.
The next one we got medical benefits. Healing a fellow victim also heals yourself. The amount of healing received will be 80% of the total healing applied to your teammate. That's basically almost the same amount that you're healing.
Wait. Oh, actually, no. Wait, that's like way better than
Than the other one.
the other
Yeah, the other
healing
one,
picks.
yeah.
That's why that one was in mech tier, I think.
Yeah.
Which
I can see this definitely being up there.
this one definitely sounds like a
Especially
really
if you both are low.
But the problem is, like, you're not really healing that much people, are you? How much times do you
Yeah,
really
no,
heal
that's the
people
thing.
per game? Not really. You're
Yeah,
always
I
worrying about
guess
yourself.
it's more like I guess it's more like a strategy thing with your squad.
Yeah, you kind of have to be with a squad to be like, yo, heal me real quick. Because you're always just gonna heal yourself. Because there's so many healing items everywhere. You're just gonna like find one of them.
And that's only the total amount of healing applied to your teammate. Because like, if you just like heal someone randomly, you don't know how much health they'll have.
Yeah, like imagine you just give them a small pot and they barely get anything because they're already full.
Yeah.
But I think it's still good. Do you think it deserves the alright or the meh tier?
I'd say
I think
it's
low
definitely alright.
alright.
Like I said, it meant more for squads.
I think like middle alright.
Middle alright, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, well, what's in between? Alright.
The pick on me and the other healing perk where you just like where you just heal them. The other healing one we're talking about, where you get healed.
Oh, okay.
I think it deserves like
Alright.
the middle of them bunch. All right, next we got Jack in the Box. The eyes. I just saw it around here like a second ago. Okay, maybe not. No, it's for Leland though. Yeah, there it is. Jack in the Box. When leaving a hiding spot, you take 35% less damage for 11 seconds. What do you think?
That is pretty good.
So when leaving a hiding spot, you take 35% less damage for 11 seconds.
11 seconds?
11 seconds max.
11.
It's good if you're like in a hiding spot and then like somebody sees you and you're trying to run away and but like
Yeah, that's why they have the burst out thing, so you can just burst out real quick and run.
I guess if you do like a hiding sort of build, yeah.
So yeah, it seems like situational for a build, but 35% isn't as much as you think. That's like half of what Anna's ability is.
so
So
I guess
think
this is like if you're trying to get close to like a well or if you're trying to escape.
yeah,
But like maybe
I don't think that deserves like a perk spot at
Yeah,
all.
but then, yeah, you have to be it for like 5 seconds though. So I don't know why you'd want to jump out and then go into a well. You know what I mean?
So I think that deserves.
I mean,
I'm trying to think. Does that really deserve no tier? What do you think?
No.
Maybe like
meh. It's more meant for like builds. Like it's not good alone, but it's good with other things combined.
I'll put it in low meh. You're not really using it that much. So
Alright.
next one we have is this guy running away from a bunch of scraps. Looks like a Hannah. We'll just skip that for now and do this one. Jump start. Stamina consumption on dashing is reduced by 50%. What do you think, Michael?
That is pretty good. I mean, dashing it does take a lot. It takes like 1.5 bars if you do check your bar.
Is dashing when you press LB or is that when you're like running?
No, A. That's like you know.
Oh, when
like,
you're spamming A?
You know, like a.
yeah.
No, that's only after like the first like tap on sprinting.
Stamina consumption on dashing is reduced by 50%. So I guess you're not wasting as much stamina. What do you think?
If it was 50%, then that'd be like slightly less than a bar. Then again, I guess I don't know. It could mean a lot, I guess. To have it lower. I don't know how to feel about that. I never thought to myself like, man, I wish I could have less, stamina consumption on dashing. I guess that's
Maybe if it was
more
a
what
bit
I'm thinking.
higher, maybe, but like 50% is not as much for something so minimal and something that people don't even think of. Are you really gonna notice when you use this? I don't think you will. I think it deserves meh. I think it deserves meh. I think there's a bottom mid.
Meh.
No one's really
Like,
gonna.
yeah.
It's not useless, but just meh.
Yeah, like who's gonna even notice about that? Alright.
Exactly.
Next is this radar perk for. Let me find it real quick. There it is. Radar detection. While Grandpa's sonar ability is activated, all family members are highlighted for 5 seconds. It has 7 charges. Now, me and Michael were talking about this before. Because, sometimes when Grandpa is screaming, you're not really looking at them, are you? Sometimes you're doing stuff like healing, you're opening doors, you're doing other things. You're not always looking, right?
Wait, which one? Sorry, which perk was
It's
it?
radar detection. When Grandpa's sonar ability is activated, all family
yeah.
members are highlighted for 5 seconds. 7 charges.
Look, I'm just saying, man. It's a great perk.
It sounds good on paper when you realize that, like, you know, when Grandpa's sonar ability is going off, there's only some times where you're just sitting there looking around. Sometimes you're like healing. Sometimes you're opening hatches.
But when you heal, you can look around.
No, you're like stuck in animation. You can't like move your camera around. So if you're like just looking at like one little corner, you're not gonna see anything.
Just look in the general direction, then. Healing doesn't take that long anyway. Grandpa's sonar is like what?
Yeah, but
5 seconds.
But then like other times, like I said, people are gonna be opening doors, doing other stuff. And it has charges on top. But then again, like you said, you're not always gonna waste all 7 of your charges in the game. He does scream a lot, but he's not gonna scream as much as you think.
Yeah, like I said, it's a lot of charges.
I feel like
You
it would
seconds.
only like the really like when it's really gonna shine is when you're in like a chase and Grandpa screams, and like you're gonna be highlighted, but so are they.
Yeah.
I feel like that's when it really goes out.
Oh,
What do you think?
I yeah. Maybe I guess there are some different opinions. Maybe like low, all right.
Yeah, I'll put low
Yeah.
alright. Maybe if it was a little bit longer. If it was like 7 or 8 seconds, I definitely put it like in middle alright. I think low alright's where it deserves.
Oh, yeah.
Next one we have Knock Knock. After escaping the restraints, all basement exits are highlighted for 60 seconds. Now, of course, this is base. This is base. You know, you get this immediately when you start the game. Now, it's not that good.
Is it
What happened?
exits? Is it
Only 8 basement exits.
the doors that you open, or is it just
No,
the
like once
into
you
the fuse?
get out of the restraints, it highlights every basement exit. So once you finish
That's
spamming
kinda-
X,
Yeah, like you exit like to go to to inside the house. You know what I mean?
yeah, it doesn't highlight the
Yeah.
basement.
Or like
the
go
fuse box.
outside.
Oh, everything.
No,
Oh.
just basement exits.
No. Basement exit to like go to go to the
Surface.
overworld. You know,
The surface level.
the surface. Yeah.
I think that's pretty useless, just because we know where the exits are.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of exits.
But that's why it's a start.
Right.
That's why it's a beginner perk. You get that
That is
immediately.
why it's a start. Yeah, it's there to let you know.
But I kind of wish instead of giving you this one, it gave you the one where like it highlights all the toolboxes in the area. That's like a way better one.
Yeah, maybe
They
they
do
could
have that, isn't
maybe
that-
they could like combine that.
But yeah, it only does it.
Oh, yeah.
But it's definitely good if you pair it up with that toolbox one. So I don't think it's that bad because you know, at least you know where the doors are now. And it's a whole minute. You know, you're probably gonna find a toolbox in a minute.
Yeah, there's a perk for that already.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I think. You know, that's why I think the toolbox one is better. But I think it still deserves bottom of all. I think it deserves top of meh. Top of meh. Because like, I at least I know.
beginners.
At least I know now. But then like once you get like at least like a day into the game, you're gonna drop it.
Yeah, I mean it's good. I would say like top of me.
The top of meh is where I think it deserves. It will sit nicely. I found it. It's called Jump Scare. Triggering bone charms and chickens increases your sprint speed by 10% for 12 seconds. What do you think?
Ah.
I mean that. I don't know.
You don't want to be triggering
Uh,
bone charms and chickens, but when you're in chase, it helps. That definitely sounds like it helps when you're in
It
chase, because
does.
that you do.
It does, yeah. 10%. Like I said, I've seen how like fast you can go with 10% when I was using fight and flight. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good. Like if you just want to run around.
And you're usually running around bone charms if you're getting chased. Like you don't really care to try and slightly.
If you
go
want to take
through
like
it.
the charge and just try to loop the people.
And it's
yeah,
12
that
seconds.
can totally be useful.
And it's 12 seconds.
Yeah.
It's a pretty long time. I think this is definitely good. I think it deserves
Yeah.
middle of all right tier. It's all right. I can see myself using this. Alright, next one is with this door. The door pointing. Found it. Parting
Found it.
gift.
Party
Oh,
gift.
turn that off. I just wait for Kevin to come back real quick.
Oh?
Okay, yeah, sorry, there was an echo. Okay. When another victim escapes, all family members are highlighted to the perk holder for 60 seconds. This isn't bad for solo queuing, because sometimes people just escape and you don't notice.
Yeah.
And then all family members are
the other
highlighted.
one.
Yeah, but this time it's 60 seconds. Highlighted, all highlighted to perk holder for 60 seconds. Now it's only for you, but still, that's really good. What do you think, Michael? It's only, but it's only when another guy escapes. So basically, someone's gonna be gone already. So it's basically already a 3v3.
I mean, it also depends though. Like, if everybody dies and you have that perk and you're still alive, I don't.
It's not gonna help you if everyone dies. You're not wrong. But I think, like, you know, when someone does leave and you don't even notice, at least
That's
everyone's
only when they
highlighted.
escape. That's a problem. Yeah.
But like, it does happen a lot of times where, like, because obviously people don't use comms, so people.
Some people do die though.
Yeah, there are times when you'll be the last one alive.
Most likely, like, the percentage of people escaping is like 60, 50 at most.
I feel like maybe like if they had like something like if parting gift was kind of like it takes on like both sides. Like for example, right, where it's either like victim escapes, right? You get the family members are highlighted for 30 seconds, right? But if they die, it'll be less, like 15 seconds. You know, it'll be like half of it.
Not bad. Sounds like a good perk.
That sounds like a better change. But to me, like when they escape, I don't know. Most of the time when I'm playing randoms, I don't know. Like maybe it's just the matches I've been in, but fuck, they've been dying.
But they need the Dark Energy events guy coming up.
They really do need that.
I guess it'd be good for like a duo.
Yeah, maybe for a duo or something, but I don't think it's gonna have much niche case scenario. But I'll put in like,
Maybe like low meh or like mid meh.
I'll put mid meh. You know, I'm not gonna be using this perk all the time. What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, I've put it the meh.
All right, so next
Like
one,
low meh, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put it like low mid meh. So next one we have is Deadbolt. Doors you latch are 30% harder to barge through. Now this one,
Oh no, bro! This
Kevin's at it.
Latches kind of
He's
good
already
though.
on it.
Bro, like, when do you have enough time to latch a door, bro?
What do you think, Michael? That's happened to you, bro.
Well, actually, when you like, especially during like a basement area or like places with crawl spaces and doors that have latches on them, they're very useful. Like, okay, for example, there's like this little like I said, there's a lot of places with this. Like, there's a door and there's a crawl space. So let's say I go to the door. I'm on the second floor of like the family house. I know that there's a killer coming after me, but I latched the door, and of course, let's say like they can't go through. Because, they're not like any like crawl space like sort of family member. So then like I said, I crawl into that place, I latch the door, and then I crawl out again because they think I'm there, and then the door's locked. They're like, hey, get me in, and then boom, boom, boom.
So it could be like you lock the hatch, and then like 2-3 seconds later, someone's trying to go inside that area while they're being chased, and they can't get in, and they fucking die.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I don't also like.
Yeah, and the problem is it's only 30% harder, so like they're gonna get in there quickly.
I don't like locking doors because I feel like I'm just I'm gonna like mess up my teammate who is trying to go get to that door. They're like, what? And then they die.
Yeah. So
especially if it's like, go ahead.
I think it would be better if it was like 75% harder, because 30% you're really hurting your team more than you're helping if you're latching your door.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially since Leatherface and Johnny and Crook are the strongest. It takes for them a bit for them to open the door.
Yeah, so I think it would like if that was higher, it would help. And usually like, but it is good. Like if you're gonna usually when you latch a door, it's because someone's chasing you, so you have time to latch it. But 30% is not that good. 30% is not as high as I want.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put in.
Especially if you're
What happened?
Yeah, go ahead.
Keep going.
Especially if you're being chased by a really fast character, like sometimes like Sissy and Hitchhiker, and you try to lock the hatch, they're gonna bust through that door like, hey bitch, remember me?
Yeah, and you're definitely gonna lose it if they have Sissy or Hitchhiker chasing you and they just go through your crawl space you made. So I think that deserves. I think it deserves middle of meh. Middle of meh. It has its niche case scenarios.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm gonna put it low meh. Actually, not as good as you'd think. All right.
Yeah.
What do you think, Michael? Do you think you agree with that?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. Yeah, is that latches? They can be good, but it's also situational. Like I said, it can ruin your teammates. That's why people don't latch doors.
Not wrong about that. They could hurt your teammates. Alright, this one is for Anna. It is Lucky Lock Picker. The very first time you use an unlock tool to open a door, it has a 50% chance to not be consumed. Now, you gotta remember this.
That's
the very first time.
Yeah.
So
no,
once you
no.
get that 50% chance and it works, the next time you use it, it's gonna be gone. So just,
Yeah, you could just stack it with the other block perk and get it 90%.
Yeah.
But
I mean, it's good for my character because I have an ability where I can just openly instant it. For me, like if I open downstairs, right, and I have two of them, boom, I don't lose it. I can go to the other one. I can open up the gate for a battery or generator. Boom, I lost one, and then boom, I can open up the other gate, and that's already 3 gates open.
Yeah, so you basically just skip immediately with that RNG. So I think that's good, and it's good. That's only on fucking. It's only on Connie and like I think Anna or Julie. So I think
But for like in general, like it would be like alright low, like.
I think it would be like I think I put it in middle alright.
nah, I want that thing in meh.
But Michael,
in general,
but-
like for everybody though,
No, but
it's
look,
only
Kevin,
good
you
for
have to
one
realize,
character.
right? That's why efficient locksmith exists. Wait, did we talk about that one?
not yet.
No.
Oh, oops.
But I'm saying for in general though, it's like meh, like maybe high meh.
But I think
Yeah,
it's
those
good
like
for Connie. I think
high
it's good for Connie. You know, like that really could help with
Yeah,
Connie a lot.
But that's a waste.
I don't know if that's a waste for Connie. I'll fight you with that, guys.
It's
I'll put it
never-
I'll put it
I
low on right.
swear,
I'll put it
I
low on
swear.
right. I'll put it low on right.
Nah, it has to be.
If I were to use it, bro.
Kevin,
has
what do
to
you
be, man,
think?
bro.
What
I
do you
swear.
think? Kevin's the last one here.
Bro, this
Meh?
is God tier, bro. This is God tier for
Is it high?
Connie, bro.
Is it to high meh
But
or
Kevin,
low
what
right?
about efficient locksmith? You know that perk,
Bro.
right?
No, I don't know what that is.
That perk is just like for like all like just unlocking any door, right? You get a 40% chance that it won't be consumed.
What do you think, Kevin? Low all right or high meh? Your choice here.
Honestly, for me, I would put like alright low.
All right, Michael.
Dang.
He's a
Yes,
last
so you're
one.
right. It's 2-1. You're
Let's
right.
put it low meh let's put it low all right for now. Next up, we got this no water perk. The hell?
Oh, that's probably what's it called? It's from Anna. It's no cell.
Alright, let me see real quick. I see it. No cell. Getting hit by a family member results in 80% less damage. Has 3 charges. I don't know how I feel about this one.
Wait, what? 80% less what?
80% less damage.
80% less damage,
But
but
it
it only has 3 charges.
Which it sounds good on paper. You know, you're taking less damage. The problem is it only has
Yeah,
3
but-
charges, and if you get smacked by like someone like Sissy who has low damage, you're barely even
You're
gonna
like
see a
hitchhiker
difference.
who has like just a bunch of stamina. Like it's not gonna matter.
He's gonna waste all 3 of your charges in like
Yeah.
one chase.
They'll just waste 3 of your charges. Yeah.
It feels like it's only good for like high damage like Johnny, Cook, or Leatherface.
Okay, to make the perk a bit better, it should have like a cooldown of like maybe
Like a minute.
not a minute. Maybe a minute. 'Cause,
I think a
if
minute's
you take
good,
one,
yeah.
you have like a minute. Like if it had a cooldown of a minute, it would be really good, like super good. Especially like if you're not trying to like waste the Anna's ability, like reduction of damage, it'd be really good for her.
Because,
If it had
yeah,
that.
especially if there's like 2 family members going after you, then it would also kind of be a waste.
Yeah, you're gonna waste
you know,
all your
'cause then,
charges in like one.
that's just way too many. That's way too many hits. And
Yeah.
that's the thing I was gonna bring up, right? If it was one, right? If you really don't want to get hit by a family member, then bring your bone scrap with you and try to grapple them.
Yeah. So basically, I think I think even though it sounds strong, like 80% less damage, I'm tanking through these. The 3 charges really like holds it down all the way. I think it holds it down all the
Yeah.
way to not tier. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like you're gonna
Yeah.
you're gonna waste all your charges in one chase, and then you're gonna be lost with 2 perks.
Basically.
So that really just sounds good on paper, but in real case, just doesn't help. Alright, so next one we got This guy giving a hello high five, which is Lone Survivor. The last victim alive will receive 20% added to their max health and stamina. This also increases the amount of time family members will be highlighted by 30 seconds. Now, it doesn't highlight the family members for you. It only says the amount of time family members will be highlighted is by 30 seconds. So that only helps if you have another perk that highlights them.
What do you mean? When you're the last survivor, that's they get highlighted.
Oh, wait, really? Like automatically?
Yeah, you didn't know that.
I should.
When you're the last survivor,
I'm never the last survivor.
Right?
I always die first, or I just win.
Yeah, but yeah, when you're the last survivor, you actually do get to see them for I think like 10 seconds or 15, something like that.
30 more is pretty good. I won't lie to you. And last victim alive, 20% added to your max health and stamina.
I don't like when it's like resorts to the last victim.
But you are like usually like you will be the last victim. Like as much as you don't want it, you will be the last victim here and there. Yeah. But again, it's based on RNG.
Well, what if you guys like? What if there's two people that make a collaborative effort to, leave the exit?
Yeah, that's the problem. What if it's RNG and your teammates wait for you and then
Yeah, so sometimes you won't be able to use the perk because then you just leave as a group.
Or there's some like other little bitch just hiding, and so you can't even use the perk. So
yep. Yeah.
It sounds situational, but I think it's still good for what it is. So I'll put it in meh tier, I'll put it in the middle of meh.
Yeah, man.
It's like, hey, I'm using it.
Alright, I mean, me low meh. Just because I don't like the situational perks like where like.
But it will happen.
The last victim.
It will happen to you. As much as you try and think back, it does happen a good amount of times to you.
Yeah.
Okay, now there's this other one with leg perk that has thunder behind it. Looks like an endurance perk, but it's not here. Let me try and find it real quick. Let me try and find it. Surprise, not endurance. There's a lot of weird perks. Let's just go straight to this one. It's like a leg with thunder behind it. Let's just go to this one, which is there's exit strategy. After unlocking a door, the door stays highlighted for all victims for 60 seconds. Now, this is unlocking any door. So after unlocking a door, the door stays highlighted for all victims for 60 seconds. And there's no charges, so any door you unlock with the lockpick will be highlighted.
Yeah, but not gates.
Is that kind of? I don't think. Yeah, I think it would say gate, right?
It would say gates. It would say doors and gates. But still, I know that for sure.
Unlocking doors is still very good because that's for the what's it called? That's for the gas station. That's for fuse box. Those will be open for you, and that's opening slaughterhouse.
Oh, you're right.
Door.
Yeah, like slaughterhouse.
Yeah, so that definitely will be helpful.
Yeah, it could be like math dependent, but those is really good.
And it does.
They'll be like, oh yeah, that I will go there.
And right. That is a baby perk. It's the beginner, one of the 3 beginner perks. But it's definitely a good beginner perk because there's no what's it called? There's no charges on it, so you can just keep using it. And it's 60 seconds, a whole minute, so they're not gonna miss it.
Yeah.
So I think it deserves an alright thing, So that's alright. I think it deserves middle alright, It does help your teammates. Alright, next one. Let's go to. It's not here. Let me go. I think I'm leaving. It's the bandage perk. It's like there it is. Second wind. All right, second wind. After being injured, you are able to recover 70 stamina by avoiding damage for the next 7 seconds. What do you think?
That's 70 stamina. That's a lot.
It is 70.
It is, but like.
And all you have to do is just avoid being injured for 7 seconds. That's not bad.
So basically, if you get smacked, you loop around. You know that 7 seconds are coming because I'm pretty sure it has like a timer in the corner.
You can definitely run for 7 seconds.
So yeah, we'll just keep running straight for 7 seconds. Your stamina comes back, and then you keep going.
Instantly 70 stamina.
I think that's pretty good. I think it's
I like
even
that.
Depends.
it sounds good if you pair it up with what's it called, the flight perk, you know, so you don't waste
Yeah.
it. So you're getting smacked,
Mm.
keep going, your 77 comes back, and then you can keep going on top of those 3 stacks. That sounds
Yeah,
good.
but
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
also it's good with flight, but it's kind of like not good on its own.
It doesn't sound that good alone, yeah. It sounds like all right alone. Like maybe you can make it to the door. You know, who knows? Maybe if you run out of stamina, but the 7 seconds come in and you have 70 more, you keep going. I think it still sounds good alone. What do you think, Michael?
I like the perk. Yeah, that sounds great.
I think it deserves an all right tier. What do you think, Kevin?
Yeah, maybe like low, right?
What do you think, Michael? I think it deserves middle.
For all right.
Yeah, for all right. Do you think it deserves middle, all right, or low? Kevin's saying low. I'm saying middle.
What's on the low and high of all right?
So low is lucky lockpicker, radar detector, and the ones that like give you 7 more stats.
Yeah. Okay.
In the middle is
What's the high?
Middle is like fuse lights, exit strategy, medical benefits, pick on me. You know, the healing ones, the door one, the highlight door one. I think it deserves the middle.
Right. Yeah. All right. Middle's fine.
I heard him.
Wait, what was the high one? That's what I want to know.
The high ones? Take one door, grappling, fuse lights.
I don't know. I feel like second one would go up there.
You think it deserves high?
I think it's
Nah.
high. But really, no.
Why do you think?
By itself, it's not. It's not. that good. With another perk,
But it's in between above.
Okay,
No,
I'll
it's
put it in
between-
like a low.
it's in
I put it
between
like high.
high and middle.
High mid. I'll put it high mid. I'll put it above.
Yeah.
I'll put it behind exit lights.
What's exit lights?
It's the one where like fuse doors. Well, it's like the fuse box and every person's highlighted when you turn it on.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
I'll put it behind there. I think that's where it deserves. Okay, so next up we got is that rally leader? No, it's a rescue medic. I'm pretty sure Julie would have it.
is it the little like symbol?
Yeah,
Like,
but it says rescue medic.
There's the purple one.
The purple one?
Yeah, the rescue medic is the purple one.
Alright, who's it on?
Oh yeah, it's like the purple
It's on-
the
it's on
purple medical sign. Yeah, I've seen that.
You can check out Connie's. They're the first
Yeah, I see it.
page.
Rescue medic. Killing others adds 100% more health to your target while simultaneously healing you a random amount. RNG random amount, Michael.
Oh, yeah.
The RNG's bad, you know.
But 100% more
Oh, it
health
could
to
be
your
good, though.
target. Remember this. 100%
That is a
more.
lot. That's like a base. Yeah, it's a great heal. Yeah, that's an amazing heal.
So I'm pretty sure if it's like a big pot, that basically heals you all the way. And if it's a small pot, it basically heals you to like, basically to what a big pot should be.
Yeah, but you don't know the random amount.
And that random amount's to you.
Yeah, no, as I said, the random amounts you can already get like 10.
Yeah, you could get like 10 or you could be like full
10
HP.
or 4.
Shit, you
Yeah.
can get 10 or
It's
like
like
100.
50,
Yeah, that's the
So
thing.
that sounds like a fun
Yeah.
perk. It sounds like a troll perk, you know? Like have fun with yourself. You know?
It's like
But it's still
Alright,
good. The problem is still good with you. You know, you're healing 100% more to your
Yeah,
teammate.
mind you, yeah, you can even use like a mini health pot for like a little for your friend. And you can probably get like a crazy amount.
So I think it would still be like I think it would still be an all right tier if it was just that. But with like the random RNG that you get, I feel like it deserves the best. It just sounds good. Like it sounds like why wouldn't I have this? Because
Your
that
luck could just like be bad though.
but that RNG
Like, it
thing,
could
I
go
feel like
like-
the RNG is just like a sprinkle on top. Like you know, like hey, you know, just have this on the side. It might be good. It might be bad. But like it's good to have it because then like the 100% thing alone is like really good. What do you think, Michael?
But I don't know. What about healing others? You know, like what if people are just far away?
You're
from
not
you?
wrong. You don't really
talk about
you don't
this?
you don't usually heal others, but when you do heal
You don't
others
want
with this,
you don't want to heal others. You always want to like separate. Like try to do other objectives together.
But hey, if you're moving in groups, like in twos, it just
I
still
guess it
sounds
could
good.
help when you're moving groups. Yeah, but you're hardly gonna have yourself in a situation like that because then you don't want the
I don't know.
killer.
I feel like this would be
on
like
both of
I
you.
feel like this would be one of the best situational perks you can have. It has
It
like
does sound
it has like
good,
the
yeah.
best upsides.
It does, but it also has the best downsides.
I mean, like I said, the RNG isn't bad. Cause like you're still getting
Yeah.
something from it. It could not have it in general. It'd still be a good perk.
It has 2 good sides and 1 downside. I mean, it should be.
What do you think, Michael?
Yeah, probably like
I think it deserves low the best. I think that's where I think it
Yeah.
deserves that. What do you think, Michael?
I was just thinking high acceptable.
High, all right.
It's a high. I'm sorry, yeah, high alright. Yeah.
What do you think, Kevin? You're the outlier. Where do you think it goes? Low
basically
best or
got
high all right?
2 good sides but 1 downfall.
What do you
Has to go
think?
like. I put best low.
Best low. You heard him, Michael.
Oh yeah, I heard him. Yeah, it's best low. That's fine.
Here it is. Definitely an underrated perk. So now we got this one's the Leland one. I know that. Here it is. Empowered. After surviving a close encounter, you regain 50 health points and 90% of your max stamina. What do you think, Michael? I think this is really good. I use it myself.
Wait, empowered?
Empowered. After surviving a close encounter, you regain 50 health points and 90% of your max stamina. I think this is really good, because as you know, you don't regain any stamina while in a close encounter. So when you do get a close encounter, it's usually because they're smacking you or because they're nearby you. So when you do this, you get 50 HP back. Which is usually like half your HP, which is very good. And 90% of your stamina? That sounds really good, Michael.
That is
Yeah,
pretty
90% is a lot. Yeah, that's
Almost
pretty damn
100.
good.
That's almost 100.
But it says,
Hmm?
it doesn't matter like if you're about to like lose.
No. I said no. Well, you
Yeah.
have to win it because like if you don't lose, if you don't win it, you die. But after surviving it, after you beat it, you get all that back.
Well, it does say after surviving. That means that somebody could backstab while.
Well,
you
I
do go
mean,
into,
yeah,
like, a
but like
mini-game.
in general, you're gonna if that's gonna happen anyway, even if you do that. It's kind of not the perk's
Yeah,
fault. That's like you fault.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean it's really good. I'd probably be like low best or high.
I think I put that in mid best. I think this is a really good perk that people sleep on. Because you
Yeah, but
want
not many other characters use. Not use, but like don't have that perk in there.
you're not wrong. But for the people who do have it, I think they just use it, which is why I think it deserves the best, like in the middle of the best. What do you think, Michael?
I'm looking at it. I'm just looking at it. I'm just thinking about scenarios.
Yeah, you do a lot of close encounters, Michael.
I do like close encounters. They're very, helpful, especially when you have something like, or just in general, just distracting the killer. It's just really good. Basically, you could just like have a bone scrap. When you're looping around, you don't have any more like crawl spaces to go around and stuff like that. You can just, grapple with the killer, get all your stuff and his health back. It does sound pretty good. I actually do like that. So where do you guys rate it?
Kevin thinks it's low, the best. I think it's middle of the best.
Damn. What's low on the best?
We got the rescue medic, cover recovery, and the one that makes it fast after you vault.
Okay. Now what's on the high?
In the high we have the choose flight, the grandpa stabbing perk, and intuition. And in the middle we have you have efficient, backstabber, and then the healing perk. Like the overtime healing perk, the one that gives you.
It does sound like it would go between like high and middle.
So do you think it deserves over the healing one that gives you regeneration, or below it?
Yeah, because remember there's multiple bone scraps, and like in like a single area. Unlike how there's like multiple medications like in one spot. You know what I mean?
You're not wrong. I think it definitely deserves above that. I think it deserves below intuition.
Because you get health from fighting.
You're not wrong, and you get stamina, double.
And stamina.
So I think it deserves under
That's
that.
a double whammy.
So next we have overlooked. When Grandpa's sonar ability is active, you will remain undetected even if you are spotted.
I hate it.
Four
I'm
charges.
sorry, just
Four charges.
you don't understand, bro. How disappointed I was when you was using that.
What do you mean?
Okay, I'm not even kidding. All right, I'm like I said, I used it once. Maybe I have a video. I'll probably look at it when I used. I forgot. It was a long time ago. But when I had that ability, I used it for like. Oh, I was like running around. I was thinking it's like distortion. You know, like Dead by Daylight. You know how there's like a couple seconds that gets off, like when you get. Yeah, no, it's not like that. Because I was running, and all my charges were using like half a second. I swear.
And so they saw you still?
And then I saw my aura go from like dark, obviously like not dark to yellow. I was like, what? So I think maybe.
You think that's a bug?
Broken?
You think it's bugged right now?
I feel like it is. I feel like it is a bug.
So should we base it on if it was bugged or if it wasn't bugged? What do you think we should base it on?
I wouldn't know how they would like enable like the perk. You know what I mean? Because like there's no specific like time limit for like how much time you're undetected.
Yeah, I feel like you just give like whenever Grandpa swings, it should just give you a charge if you move.
Yeah, that's the thing. Cause like basically like when I'm it's like basically like every step I took, it's like it just got rid of all my charges. I was like, wow.
Yeah, I think that was a problem. I think that's definitely a bug. I think we should I'll just put it in not on for now.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, I'll put it in not on
just
because it's bugged.
Just leave it.
Because it's bugged.
Yeah, just because it's bugged. It's like I don't know how they're going. I don't know how they want it to work, so I can't really rate it, and I don't want to make my own I guess assumption on it.
Yeah, because you never know. Maybe that's how they had it.
Or maybe that is how they have it. Who knows? Yeah. But for now, we'll leave it at
Heard him.
Well, we never know.
Alright, next we have find it real quick. I just saw it over here a second ago. Oh, there it is. Well trained. After jumping down a well, all bone scrap and unlocked tools within 25 meters are highlighted for 30 seconds. What do you think? Now, you do jump down wells a lot, but bone scrap and unlocked tools.
You don't need to know. You're already near him.
Yeah. What do you think, Kevin?
This is good. Unless you're like a dookie person that never played this game in their entire life, it's good for them. But honestly, it's not really that good. Like literally, I can turn a corner and boom.
So,
bone short right
do you
there,
think that's a meh or nah tier?
It's a nuh-uh. Don't.
like maybe like not
like,
high
like
nuh-uh. Or like
high nuh-uh.
I'll put it in high nah. Okay. That sounds about right. I think I agree with you guys there. I'll put it second highest. Alright, next we got... Is this here? We got Efficient Grappler. You have a 25% chance to keep your bone scrap after using it in a close encounter. 25 isn't a lot. I won't lie.
Pretty good. It's not a lot though. That's the thing.
Very low, which
it can be very unreliable.
It was like maybe 75. That would be.
I think that would be busted.
Okay.
I think that would be busted.
That's just too much, Kevin. Yeah, that's too much. 75 is
I can see.
100, though,
I can see why they put it down at 25 because bone scrap is definitely like very good.
Yeah, very bone scrap's abundant, and grappling is very it's just effective in general. Good for stalling, and there's a lot of things that just help with grappling in general. It's good for it's good for distraction. Getting people off them.
But as we saw, like bone scraps can be used up. Like they can be like
but like you need. I think you have to use the bone pile like what 5-6 times.
Yeah, you're not wrong. So
that's just one pile.
There's a lot, but 25% chance is pretty low.
That's pretty low. I wouldn't rely on that.
But it's good to have, I guess. It's like
I guess.
But it's kind of like a
really.
It's weird. It's weird.
It'd be like a waste of a perk slot.
It could be a waste of. You can use it like a bunch of times. You can just not get the 25%. You can just keep taking big L's. He's not wrong. It's very RNG. What do you think, Michael?
Basically.
I think it.
Yeah, very RNG.
I think it would be in the meh. I think it deserves meh.
It's like a meh thing. Yeah, like a. Yeah. It's like a high meh because like it can work.
I put it in middle meh. What do you think, Kevin?
Middle meh, like okay. Yeah. What are the mehs around that? Like what mehs they got?
Top meh is knock knock. The stop bleeding perk. Middle is like Jack in the Box, parting gift. What do you think, Kevin?
Definitely high meh.
You get the LA here, Kevin. High May or mid
I
May?
really. Honestly, if I was. Not tough. I want to say high mid, but it's like it's mid mid.
You heard him. You get the mid May. We'll put it right between the Clear Head and Lone Survivor.
I guess it's like what Michael said is just because like he uses Bush Guts to mess around with Leatherface and fucks him up.
Well, remember, Kevin, with Leatherface, you don't grapple against him. You can only
all the family
backstab him.
members, yeah. All right, so next.
It's only the other family members that you can do a grapple against.
We got.
Like if I do a sneak attack, Kevin, it won't work. It's only when I grapple them.
Oh,
He's
okay.
not wrong. So next we got
Oh,
fish
those
hooks.
grapple?
Yeah,
Sneak
there you go,
attacks
fish hooks.
decrease a family's max stamina for a limited amount of time. Max stamina is reduced by 75% for 30. Now, that's a lot. That's better than the other one, which was I think.
That's what I'm saying. Look, dude, that's
Yeah.
for the whole family.
He's not wrong. That's
Yeah,
families.
fair.
The families.
That's
max
family.
stamina.
Families, as in like a plural, which means even if you aren't backstab, Kevin, like you will get affected by it for 30 seconds.
75%'s a lot.
really good.
75%'s a lot. That's like 3/4 of their
You
max
see
stamina.
how many times I backstab like killers down there?
Is this underrated?
And sneak attack, mind you, right? You can attack Grandpa. That's like sneak attack.
He's not wrong. Sneak attack does include Grandpa, and that has like a small animation too. Do you think that's underrated, Michael?
Yeah, very underrated. That's for sure. I definitely consider that
The best?
definitely a low best.
Low best? What do you think, Kevin?
Low best, maybe low best, middle best. If you want, I wouldn't say high best.
That sounds really good.
I know people don't like sneak attacks a lot.
Yeah, because it's consistent, as Chris said. You know, sometimes they might turn around immediately, and you have to grapple them.
It's or like maybe like when I'm running behind them, there's no like there's no proc for like
Yeah, it's
sneak
the
attack
way
or
when they start moving around.
the weight. It's inconsistent. It's really dumb.
I think it deserves low meh. I mean, not low meh, low best.
That little best sounds good.
I think it deserves
Yeah.
low best. It definitely does sound underrated though. That sounds like a very good perk,
exactly.
especially if you're aggressive. Sounds like you're gonna be
Yeah,
having a
somebody
fun time with
told
that. What the hell? Alright, so next we got. Let me find it. There it is. Safety in numbers. While all victims are alive and before anyone has escaped, you receive 15% bonus to your max health and stamina. So this is basically immediately when you start.
I was about to say about that. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's only like a you thing. That's what I don't
Are you
like.
sure? It says, well... oh yeah, you're right. It's a you thing.
Yeah.
So that's basically only for you, but it's when it's basically immediately starts, like when you start the match.
Yeah, but that is a lot though. Yeah, it's like.
But the problem is
20%.
The problem is if someone dies or leaves, you lose it.
But that's what I don't like. Yeah, imagine like there's gonna be that one person in your random lobby that dies instantly, and then making the perk completely
Yeah,
useless.
and then you lose your max health and stamina. Like what the hell?
And
And it's only 15%. It's only 15% too. That's not like game. It's not that much game changing, but it's still very good. So you might only use it in the basement, or you might use it all game. That's the problem. It's very very situational and RNG based. But I think it's good for what it is.
Yeah.
Maybe if everybody got it, I'd put it in like all right. But I think since only you get it, I think it deserves high meh. What do you think, Mike?
Wait, am I really the only one who gets it?
Yeah, it says you receive 15% bonus to your max
I
health.
was thinking about like the perk, like how many people have it.
Huh? What do you mean?
I was just thinking about like how many people have it.
Oh, like people, like characters. I know Sonny has it. Yeah.
Is Sunny? Anna doesn't. Surprisingly, Anna doesn't have it. Well, actually, no, that would make sense because the amount of health she would have. Damn.
I think. Let me check if Leland has it. Endurance one.
Oh, yeah, Connie has it.
Check Julie.
Sonny has
I know
it.
Leland doesn't.
Yeah. Fuck. Looks like it's only Sunny and Connie.
That sounds good for Sonny, but I don't know about much for Connie. I mean, kind of good for. Again, it's not really like I said.
Yeah, but
it's dependent on
Connie
you.
doesn't have like the best toughness or endurance.
So I guess it's good that she has that more
She's meant
bonus.
for. She's meant for like more like like Stefan proficiency. You know, you want to get shit done.
But
That's okay.
it still sounds like decent. Like I said, I would put it like high meh.
Hi, man. Yeah.
That's fair.
What do you think, Kevin?
Yeah, hi, man, for sure.
Michael?
Oh yeah.
Alright, high meh
Oh,
it
yeah.
goes. Alright, so next up we got last ditch effort. Dropping below 30% of your max health will automatically equip a bone scrap. This only occurs if you have an empty item slot. 5 uses.
That's awesome.
Now that does sound very good, Kevin. 5 uses. Now you're not always gonna drop below 30%, but hey, you might use all those 5 uses in one match, or you might only use one. But that does sound really good. But it only occurs if you have an item slot empty.
I'm sure people will have some.
Cause I don't know. What do you think, Kevin? Usually your slots are always full, Kevin. So if you get below 30%, you gotta lose a stack, and you're not gonna have anything.
For me, it's like situational.
I think it
Just
definitely
because of
sounds
how,
good.
like-
If you know you're using it and you paired it with other things, I think it would be good. I think
Yeah, there is another perk that goes very well with it, but
it's coming up.
yeah, it will be coming up, and that's why I think it's gonna be a really good perk, especially when dealing with like a family member like alone.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, and with definitely with combos, it sounds like a combo perk. It sounds like don't use it alone. You might be
Yeah, no,
sad.
trust me, though, it's a crazy combo perk. I swear.
It sounds like a good combo perk, so I put it in like all right tier.
Oh, like a, yeah, all right, yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
put
good
it.
all right. Yeah,
I'll
like
put
a
it
middle,
middle.
all right.
Yeah, I'll put it middle. All right. What do you think, Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah, middle. Alright, alright, alright.
All right. So next up we got. Let me find this. There it is. High tolerance. Sissy's poison isn't as effective on you. Duration is 60% shorter. Of course, this is a situational perk. But
Situational. Very
Sissy's poison
situational.
is very annoying. I won't lie to you. Because essentially,
It is
if she
annoying.
smacks you, it happens automatically.
But like I said, that's the thing. That's what I want people to learn. When there is a sissy, you always have to take a bone scrap, because once you like, if they're the high chance that she has of like, having like a poisoned knife, that thing like, it rogs you, and then you have to just you basically just take a fuck ton of damage, right? It's just not worth dealing with. So like,
Especially if there's no sissy either.
like when there is a sissy, right? You're always gonna want to take a bone scrap whenever, because then you'll find her. And like I said, once she stabs you, it's basically over. Because then, like, you'll get all groggy from the poisoned, and then you'll just get hit a bunch of times, and you don't want that.
No wrong.
But that's just a good way of dealing with it, instead of using like a specific perk.
Yeah.
I think it deserves low meh. I think that's a low meh thing. Especially just only 60%.
Yeah, I don't like I said. I just don't like that. No.
And it's situational. You can always just bring a
Very
bone scrap.
situational.
Bone scrap, easily done. They're everywhere. I think low meh deserves. I'll just put it at the bottom of meh.
I was thinking of like high nah.
What do you think, Kevin? Do you think high nah is good for it? It's situational. I'd definitely be swayed for not high nah. I want to be nice to it.
Yeah, high nah too.
Alright, well, there goes being nice to it. I'll put it in high nah.
Look, there's like, you can't be nice to it, dude. Like I said, there's already a good way to deal with sissy, and it's just using a bone scrap to fight her.
You're not wrong there. Can't argue with that.
And she's she's really weak, of course, because she's not meant for savagery.
Yeah, basically.
You're not wrong.
But yeah, that's why it's down there, all the way down there.
Let's try and find another one, which is. I think this is just that. Let me look. Let's just do this one. Choose fight. Fight or flight, choose fight. Sneak attacks and close encounters stun family members for 5 seconds longer. I think we all know where this is going, right? Where do you think it's going, Kevin? It's obviously the best.
That's
Now,
really good.
now here's the question. Is it better than choose flight?
Now,
Light?
Choose flight.
no.
3
Choose
stamina
Flight-
bars.
That's 3 stamina bars, dude. That's way too good.
But choose fight gives you 5
That is-
seconds in a close encounter or
That
sneak
is
attack.
mega crunch, especially if you don't have a
I mean-
bone scrap.
Yeah.
Because like you'll want to carry other items, you know. For example, like, like I guess toolkits. Like I guess they're like I guess they're meant for different play styles. Actually, now that I think about it.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, it could.
So-
So choose fight and with choose flight, both of them combined, God tier.
So,
But then again, like I said, it's just crunch in general. Because like, mind you, like you can get chased by like a fuck ton of like family members, right? And you can just like distract basically the entire family. They're like, man, why isn't this guy running out of stamina? This is so weird.
yeah, he's not wrong. So,
Yeah.
do you think it's better than the grandpa stabbing perk?
Yeah, totally.
So let's second up.
Or just be behind choose
Because
flight.
like like I said, grandpa is just one person, right?
You're not wrong.
But the family members is all three. There's like 3 of them. And like, I guess it is. It is good. I won't lie. To like lower the grandpa's level to 0. That's like really good.
Okay.
But there's, like I said, there won't be games. Now there won't be a lot of games where like they try to like always get a level like 5 grandpa or 4 grandpa.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I think it deserves next to the grandpa perk in the middle.
Like I said, and mind you, when you use choose fight, this is for sneak attacks and close encounters.
Yeah, so you can pair it up with very good things that will help it. So I think it deserves that. Next up we have what doesn't kill you. After being injured by a melee attack, avoiding damage for 15 seconds will reward you with 100% of the health you just lost. Now this sounds good on paper again, but
Very
15
situational.
seconds is a long time, I won't lie to you, especially during a chase. It's not as long as you think, but it's still pretty long. And it's only rewarding you with 100% of the health you just lost. So imagine you just got smacked by Sissy, that won't take too much damage from you. But if you get smacked by Leatherface, you're gonna be healing a good amount.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
So basically it only helps if they have really high savagery.
There's no charges. It's just it's really just like it's like whenever really.
But you have to avoid getting
Hey, yo,
damage for 15 seconds.
Especially if it's against like a Leatherface, like when you're like trying to distract them down at the basement, you're basically like wasting his time because then he's like, damn, how have I not killed him yet? That is so weird.
He's not wrong. But again, like I said, 15 seconds is a good amount of time.
That is a good amount of time though. Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I'm sure there are ways.
I mean, like you can still juke the Leatherface on the bottom. You can't go through the cross face or.
So
like,
it's really mostly good for Leatherface, which again he's the best killer in the game. So that doesn't mean it's not bad. And you're always gonna find Leatherface because we need him for a game. So I think that's pretty good. I think it deserves an alright tier. I think it deserves in the middle.
Yeah.
Mid alright.
Yeah, middle alright.
Like I said, that perk went really well with another one. That's what I was gonna talk about. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Have we went over it yet?
Yeah, we did. I swear I forgot which one the fuck.
When was
What
it?
is it? Look like?
Fuck. Oh, I'm trying to look for. I swear I remember. Damn it! Hold on. Give me time. There was another perk I wanted to pair with. But I forgot which one it was.
While you wait for Michael, let's look at this new perk. Stunt double. Receive.
Oh wait, I found it.
You found it. Let's hear
Fish
it.
hooks. That's
Fish
the one.
hooks. We did go with it. That's in low best tier.
Wait, was that the one? Or was that the one? Wait, no.
Just thinking about it.
Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh shit, was that not the one?
Just thinking about it.
Oh motherfucker. That wasn't the one. Alright. We'll keep going. I'll look for that. I'll
We'll
look
keep
for it
going.
and I'll tell you after.
So let's go to stunt double. Receive less damage when jumping out of windows or climbing down wells, and
I
get
like
back on your feet faster after doing so. Damage received is 70% less. Now I don't know about wells because wells don't even do that much damage in general. They take a tiny 10% I think they would take. And
Yeah,
Windows is
I
hurt, though.
just like
Windows
jumping
hurt.
in wells though. Like
I think jumping in
especially,
wells.
especially at windows.
I think
yeah,
Windows.
Windows
I think
hurt
Windows
a
is
ton.
where it's gonna really shine. Especially the getting back to your feet faster. It definitely sounds good. But again,
Yeah, like,
that's map
especially-
dependent. That's only one map where you
Yeah,
jump out of
that
windows.
is map dependent. There's only it's like one window, but I mean there is wells everywhere, so that's good.
But like I said, wells is only 10%. That's really all it does to how much to your HP.
even
but like if you're like a
take
well
more
guy, like jumping down wells, it could be really useful.
There are a good amount of well guys.
damage. But there's Anna for that, bro. She can tank those well damages.
Yeah, and that's why and especially it's at 70%. That can even be good for some chump like Sunny who has like 15 like what's it called, toughness? Yeah, he has like 15. It's crazy.
I think it deserves low alright. I think it does sound alright. Jumping down wells and barely taking any damage sounds good, and getting back up quicker. But it really shines.
Just make it like a free escape for a small amount of health.
Yeah, and it really shines for Windows. That's why I think it really shines. Which is map dependent, but still, once you get that map,
But that's like there's only like one map though, right?
when you see that map, you'll be like, all right, good thing I got this thing level 3. Let me use it right now.
Yeah, then like they're forced to unlock the door.
Yep, and then your teammates can all run out, come help you. So I think low, all right. High meh. What do you guys think?
Isn't it a gas station house kind of window or no?
No, it's just a house.
Then yeah, low, right?
What do you think? Michael? Low, all right.
It's like low, all right.
I'll put it at the bottom.
Yeah, bottom all right's fine. It's just like I said, that's the problem. I wish there were more windows. But there are wells, so that's good. Like I said, and you get back on your feet faster, so that's cool.
No, at least there's wells. Alright, let's go into our next one.
Especially if someone's like waiting for you down there, they don't kill you instantly.
It's not wrong. There it is. Saboteur. After using a generator or fuse box, the interaction cooldown for family members is 30 seconds longer. 30
That's
seconds.
awesome. I like that one. I really like that one.
That is pretty good because
that's a really. I think only Kai has that, right?
no, Leland has it too. Which is very good for Leland because he's gonna be usually the one kicking the generator because he has so much strength.
Yeah, like I said, imagine, right? Like I said, it takes 60 seconds, right, for it to like. I guess I think for you to able to like turn it on again. I think
now it's 30 more, which is 90.
Not 30 seconds, but okay, maybe not 60 seconds, but it does take a while, as you can see.
I think it's like 30,
so
right? I feel like it's 30 seconds.
Yeah, maybe it is 30, yeah, but even then, yeah, just 30 seconds more longer in general.
Sounds very good.
It's like a minute, bro.
So now your teammates can all get over there before they turn it back on. That sounds especially good for the family house. The family house exit where you kill straight down.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
That definitely sounds like where it would shine. But it looks like it's good for every map, which is good.
Yeah, good for everybody. It even works for Valve.
That doesn't work for Valve.
Oh, it doesn't? Oh, I thought it did.
No.
Shit.
It's only generator and fuse box.
Oh, you said generator and fuse box. Oops. Okay. But yeah, fuse box still, yeah.
It doesn't say car battery, which I think.
Oh, does it not say car battery?
No, it says a generator or fuse box. No, I don't think it counts generator as a car battery because you have to turn it on in the beginning. So I don't think it works for car battery, but for generator it works, which usually people go to generator, so it's still good, I think. But since it's without car battery, I can't put it in the best. I can't put it in the best without car battery.
Yeah, if it was car battery, yeah, that would be really good.
I can't put it there because I put no car battery.
But yeah, but it's still really good. So
I think a high,
best, right?
I think high alright. Like I said, I can't put it in the best without the car battery.
High alright, okay, yeah.
Put it above fuse lights. Like I said, I like the perk. I like the perk, but without that car battery part, I can't put it up there. So here's the next one: tool tracks. After escaping your restraints, all unlocked tools within 15 meters will be highlighted for 90 seconds at the beginning of the match. That's pretty good.
That'd be good for beginners.
Very good for beginners, because you gotta find those. That's how you gotta leave unlock tools. 90 seconds is a long time too. I know sometimes myself, I'm like, yo, where the hell are these toolboxes? I know I'd be saying that too, so I don't know everything.
Really good. Maybe it would be like alright.
So it's good for people to start learning whether
it's a beginner perk. Eventually, you'll know where to find toolboxes.
It's a good beginner. I think it is. I think it's just low alright. That's what I think.
What? Actually?
High meh.
Unlike doors.
But that's like identifying, med kits.
But unlike doors.
Well, it's different though. There's not enough toolboxes. Med kits are everywhere. Med kits you have to specifically look for.
A toolbox is a little bit harder to find.
There's a lot of good toolboxes. You just gotta look around where the what was it called? You just have to look around where the basement exits are. You'll definitely find one.
I don't know.
It took me like about 5 minutes just to look for one toolbox, and all the toolboxes were on the other side of the map. Where I spawned, there was none.
So I don't know. I think it deserves low alright. I think the noobs will definitely still enjoy this, and still with the solo queue people. Definitely the Kanye mains out there.
If you say so, all right.
Where would you put it, in your opinion?
Me,
Jaime?
I was thinking meh.
Jaime?
Jaime, yeah.
What do you think, Kevin? Low?
Maybe.
Do you think Jaime, Kevin, or low alright? I'm going towards more low alright.
Hello, right?
The majority has spoke. And now we got low alright. I'll put it second at the bottom. I think it's a bit better than the well perk. Okay, next one we have is the bomb squad. You are able to dismantle traps without the use of a bone scrap. Dismantling traps are also 80% faster. Now this is basically only for Hitchhiker.
Oh wait, is that you saying 80% faster? Is that a thing?
80% faster.
That's good. Only if Hitchhiker's on the
Damn, that is pretty. Well, Hitchhiker's a very popular
And he's very good.
family member. That's
He's
the
very
thing.
good.
That's what I say. Yeah, like I said, Kevin. Yeah, Hitchhiker's a very popular character, and for good reasons, of course.
You don't need to
I
waste your
think it
bone
works
scrap.
really well.
You don't need to waste your bone scrap at all. You don't even need
Yeah, you don't
any.
have to waste bullshit. Yeah.
I like that's really.
I like it.
Only
I
if
like it.
Hitchhiker's on
The
there.
part, yeah,
Like I said,
only
yeah,
Hitchhiker.
Kevin. You can think about let's say here's the current meta as well. So that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, Kermit
That's
is
why
like,
it's important for like Hitchhiker's just good. Like I said, Hitchhiker and Sister are good because you can go through crawl spaces.
yeah, I think the Kermit is like
And,
Leatherface,
yeah.
Hitchhiker, and Sissy. They're all three of them
Johnny?
are really good. No, Johnny's like his ability's pretty trash. I won't lie to you.
Mm.
But yeah, I think, but still, like it's still like for only a I can't put it in the best because it's only for that character.
Yeah.
Again, it's
Like-
only for him. So I think I'll put it in like I'll put it in high all right. What do you think, Michael?
For Bomb Squad, yeah, I definitely put her all right.
What about you, Kevin? I think so too.
Oh,
What do you think, Kevin? Where do you think it deserves to go?
Hey, you're fine. I think we're making
it's like situational
tiers.
because these past few games we've been going against a lot of crooks and
Cooks and
And
sissies,
Johnny
right?
and
Yeah,
sissies.
not too many
yeah,
hitchhikers. So
it's situational.
I'll put it high all
I'll
right.
probably put it like
What do you think?
yeah, higher rate.
I'll put it below Saboteur. Is Anthony there? I muted him, so I don't hear him.
Yeah.
When unlocking doors, 40% chance the unlocked tool won't be consumed. What do you think, Michael? 40% is pretty good.
See, I was gonna say instead of first time 50%, you can get all time 40%.
So it's better than that one. We put that one in low all right.
All right, yeah. But like I said, yeah, this is for everything. So this, I definitely say like
Higher
low
rate.
best.
Yes, that's pretty high for 40%.
Low best or high all right. It depends on you guys.
That's pretty high for 40%.
Because like that 40%, like I said, and all times instead of just first time.
What do you think, Kevin?
It's pretty mighty good, especially since I am the main for locking. I'll
And
put it like low best.
I guess I'll have to put on low best. I think 40% is a lot, but you're gonna be using two things anyway, so you can be like, oh, good, I didn't waste it. So it's kind of like a good thing to have. I'll put it on the bottom of best.
Yeah, but that's why I talk about like especially for bone scraps, like when you like use it and there's a chance you can save it.
You're not wrong there.
Yeah.
But that's because it's like I said, it's like the aggressive or the aggressive against the family or aggressive towards like the exit. There's two different play styles, and like I said, 40%. If it was like we talked about efficient backstabber.
Yeah, we talked
or
about
no,
that.
I don't remember. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Instead of like just being sneak attacks, right? It just you're helping your teammates open doors. Like I said, there's like I said, 40% is a great chance to even just keep your tools.
You're not wrong.
That can save you a lot of time instead of going back into toolboxes and searching for another one.
He's not wrong.
Oh, yeah.
He's right there. All right, let's go on to the next one, which is must have been the wind. All noise generated when interacting with crawl spaces or while gathering items has been completely
Ash.
disregarded. Has 5 charges. Okay. Why do you think so,
Wait,
Kevin?
Whoa, damn.
Because like, I know you can feel like the vibrations of the killer coming, but like if I don't hear anything, I get like tense because I don't know what is going on. Like if like someone's breaking a crawl space, how am I supposed to know? They're breaking that shit. If I have to go
That's
there,
for you.
I'm like,
No,
oh.
that's for you. So like, imagine like you're like rummaging through the items and like you make that red bubble around you. It just doesn't happen. So like imagine, and same thing with crawl spaces. If you open crawl spaces and you see that red bubble around it, it just doesn't happen. I think that's pretty. I think that's pretty good for like. It's good for like rummaging through like bone shards or
like really quickly, yeah.
But it only has 5 charges. That's the problem.
I mean, not a lot of people are gonna like. Well, it depends on the
it only has
character,
5 charges. Very limited in its use. Looks like it's only just for interacting with crawl spaces.
No, it says crawl
And that's
spaces
only when you're
while
gonna open
gathering
the crawl
items.
space. Yeah, but while
Why
gathering
don't-
items, the only thing you're picking up are bone scraps or toolboxes.
Yeah, that still could be good. Imagine like you're in chase and you go to the corner and spam the bone shard and they don't know you're there.
If you spam bone shard, depending on what character you have and who this applies to, you'll use a lot of your charges.
I'm pretty sure it only uses 1 when the noise generates. Like when the noise generator just goes like boom, and then the whole thing's gone.
Are you sure? Because like that's the thing. I haven't.
Should be
haven't
like
tested
that. Should be like that. If it's not, then it's bugged.
But that's the
and
thing.
they should fix it.
I wouldn't know.
I don't know. I'll check it out definitely, and I'll put it like in the comments if it doesn't work. But like, just imagine if it does
so
work.
let's say it does work the way you say it does.
It sounds good. It's not super
That does
good.
sound good.
It's not super
But
great.
yeah, if you can just get rid of that noise instantly. Oh, not instantly, but what's it called? Will be if it's completely disregarded. But wait, if it's completely disregarded, then wouldn't it just happen multiple times then? Because they'll try to disregard it multiple times.
I don't know. That's a problem. Might be bugs still.
I wouldn't say bug. It feels like that's the way it does it.
That would be kind of dumb because then I guess it only happens if you like misclick it and you do it all the way.
Yeah.
But unlike doing that thing, it only happens like once. Like only once does like the thing start going off.
Hmm.
So I feel like it does like do work like that, which I think it's I think I'd put it in meh. It's not that good. It's not that good as you think. Only 5 charges too. Maybe without charges would be better. You know? I think this one deserves
Yeah,
to have
would be
its
broken,
charges
no?
removed.
Well,
Doesn't sound
that would
too
be
bro-
broken,
I don't
yeah.
know.
Dude, if you get rid of charges, it's really
Okay,
good.
okay, actually I think you're right. Okay, that would be too good.
Yeah.
I think give it more charges. Give it 8 charges.
8 charges? Okay, that sounds fair.
So
I think I wouldn't know. Like I said,
but for now,
depends
I
on
think
how
this
it's
is-
used. Like I said.
I think it deserves high meh for now.
All right.
What do you think? What do you guys think,
I probably like mid-May.
Michael?
What are the mez?
High meh, safety in numbers, knock knock. Middle meh is parting gift, last survivor, and efficient grappler.
And low meh?
Low meh is SOS, Jack in the Box, Deadlock, and then the
Shit, we went over Jack in the Box.
yep. But a low meh.
Makes sense. I mean, oh yeah, right, yeah, Jack in the Box.
High meh or mid meh? What do you think? Or low meh? If you really want to
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of the perks. Yeah, I'd say definitely low meh.
Yeah, I'll put it between. I'll put it in middle meh. Like Kevin, because I want high, you want low. Kevin wants middle.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
I'll agree,
Middle
but
meh.
behind efficient grappler. All right, next up we got. Make sure there's no one's here we don't know about. Okay, we got this one, which is Sanguine Shadows. If you drop below 60% HP, it can be refilled slowly by staying hidden or motionless in the shadows or in hiding spots. Health received is 2 HP per second, up to a maximum of 60% of your total HP.
Okay, so you can basically stay at 60.
Yeah, so basically the max it goes with 60% of your HP.
Okay, that's
2 HP
cool.
per second is pretty good. You know, that's
Well, yeah, depending on how much toughness you got, it could take a while.
not wrong.
Like for Sunny, since he has 15 toughness, it can probably go by faster than when Anna has it at 35.
So it depends on the character and your toughness,
But that would just mean like more sitting, and that's what I don't want.
But it's not bad, you know. If you're getting smacked and you have low HP, it's good to just sit down now, look at everything, think about your next plan.
Yeah, but if your teammate like kind of needs help and you have like something to help him with, and you're just sitting there just trying to regen health, this is perfect.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. What do you think, Michael?
Thinking.
Situational.
It is very situational. It depends on how it's used, cause like don't get me wrong. I do want like healing sounds good instead of just slowly bleeding out. But like, I don't know, cause like I don't know, it's all dependent on like what's happening in the game. Like it's either you need me right now or maybe you don't. Like I said, I don't want to just sit there and just want to heal. Like I know there's med kits. Like I said, there's an abundance of med kits around, so I don't want to wait for that. Like there's a bunch in the basement, and there's a bunch in over in the surface.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would probably be good if it was like a burst type of heal, like you like crouch
more than 2
for like a half a second,
or maybe like if it starts at 2, but it slowly rises up every like maybe 3 seconds. Something like that.
Like
It's more like a suggestion, yeah.
Okay.
So that's if you just need health, and then you just need to go somewhere else.
Where would you put it?
Me personally, sounds like a med. Honestly, I don't know. Like, I think healing's good.
Mid.
But like I said, I'd rather just go find the med kits instead.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, probably like mid.
I'll put it mid, man. What do you think, Michael? I'll put it behind. Must have been a wind. I'll put it above. Must have been the wind. What do you think?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Put it there. Okay.
That's good.
So next up we got Twinkle Toes. You have a 75% chance to not trigger bone charms while also completely avoiding chickens.
Hooray!
Now, of course, we have RNG. You have 75% not to trigger bone charms.
It's very high. That's for
25%.
75.
Oh, 75. Oh.
That's pretty high, but hey, at least you don't.
Thing, like, here's what I'm thinking, right? If you don't want bone charms, use your bone scrap and get rid of the bone charms.
I mean, I feel like that's a waste of bone scrap.
Yeah.
Come on, don't do that.
What are you talking about?
Don't do that.
You don't consume bone scrap from taking out bone charms, right?
You don't?
No,
you don't,
Oh.
Richard.
Well, I mean,
see, I knew it. This is the things you were missing in your beginner's guide.
Oops.
I swear.
Oops. Because I don't do that. Because it's such a waste of time. But anyway.
No, it's not. It's very important, especially when going up the
I don't
stairs.
know, bro.
You're not a pro.
Anyway.
Dang.
75% is not to trigger those bone traps. I guess by Michael's logic now, you can just cut them down.
Yeah, you can just cut. Unlimited. You can, as long as you have a bone scrap, you can just cut down the bone charms.
Well, also, but complete. You don't want to. You avoid chickens. They don't get mad.
I don't care about the chickens. I'll kill them.
Okay. So, what do you think this deserves then?
Like low meh or like high nah?
What do you think, Michael? High nuh or low
high nuh get that shit out. Right, actually, you know what? Not even high nuh Fuck avoiding chickens. Put that shit low nuh
Damn. What do you think, Kevin?
Fuck Twinkle Toes.
That's kind of useless, Perk. It doesn't have any.
I think I'll agree with low nuh. I'll put it.
I just can't. There's no way this is even a perk.
I'll put it above the broken perk.
Michael's like, fuck that prick.
He doesn't like it.
Yeah, I'm serious, man.
Alright, so next up.
Like, don't get me wrong, right? You don't want to get rid of all the bone charms in the map, because then that's going to also be useful for notifying where the killer is, because they can't sneak around bone charms, depending on where they're in place. They can even walk super slow, but they still activate the bone charms.
Okay, he's not wrong.
But like I said, the thing that that's you want that intel too, because that could also be useful.
Oh yeah.
He's not wrong. Let me find the rest of these perks. Alright, let's do this one. If a family member moves within close proximity to where you are currently hiding, they will be highlighted for all victims to see. Highlight range is 2 meters. That's really small.
That is, yeah, it's not that. That's the thing. That's not that big. And it says only when you're hiding. So I'm pretty sure when you're getting chased, it won't work.
I'm assuming that means like when you're in the shadows or when you're in like And like
Or just like when you're not like,
Nice,
oh, I'm
bro.
pretty sure the game can detect when you're in a chase or not.
but 2 meters is pretty below.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, 2 meters is really bad.
And usually if they're within 2 meters, it's not, I wouldn't lie to you. Sometimes people like really just walk past you and they don't see you. So
Okay.
but that's like
Well, it does say all victims, so I think does that mean you as well, right?
yeah. Well, it's when that's when they're highlighted. So if they're nearby you, they'll be highlighted.
So maybe like for example, right? Maybe you can be on the second floor of like a house, right? And I'm pretty sure 2 meters should be enough for you to see them below you.
I don't know. You never know. Plus, who goes upstairs anymore?
Yeah, I guess we'll have to experiment with that. But other than that, range is super small.
I think that's
You're almost never vertical from them. You're always horizontal.
It sounds like a math perk, almost like a nah perk, because it's how small it is.
Yeah, it was really does.
I think I put that in high nah. What do you think, Kevin?
Like mid nah.
What do you think, Michael? High or mid?
Mid nah for now. Definitely. Well, okay, actually, wait.
We're waiting.
High nah.
Right, I'll put it above.
No, it
high
ain't no
touch
twinkle.
perks.
It ain't no twinkle toes, all right.
Okay.
So, but it does have. It may have some use. And we did, and that's the perk list,
That's the perk
everyone.
list. Yeah. If you don't like it,
Mario.
definitely
Yeah,
apply.
and we'll ban you after that too.
Something like that. Alright, well, that was a
Everybody has
pretty
their own
that was a
opinion.
pretty long list. I won't lie to you. We went through all the perks. Now, of course, we didn't try all these perks. They're all like we know because we played a lot. What situations these would work and what situations they wouldn't. Because everyone has a different play
Yeah, we wish
style.
we could play them all, but you know, it's kind of hard to get to level 3 with all these perks.
Yeah, and you can't
But
use these for
we
everybody.
think just by a glance of the description, I think it's still very useful to tell like what's good and what's not.
Yeah, I think we got.
It could be also like, it could be like they played it and it can just tell us in the comments like how it works.
Yeah, if you use this perk and you think it's in the nah tier and it's actually good, please tell me how you use it.
Oh yeah.
Most of these in the nah are absolute trash. So,
Yeah, you can even make up your own mind. You're right. Like maybe you think Twinkle Toes deserves to be in meh,
I definitely do not, but
and that's up to you guys.
alright, so that's everything. Have a great day, guys, and new videos coming every day. And that's it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See ya.